Boys, you know what day it is. You see the title of the VOD. It's time for more Homestuck. And wouldn't you know it, we're still doing it live. We are still here. We're still going. We decided to go a little bit longer than we really wanted to because we wanted to. So anyway, let's cut the bullshit and get to the chase.
I'm gonna center it a little bit more.
That's up to you.
We should have talked about this before we started.
That's
good.
perfect, yeah. Okay.
Cut the bullshit, get straight to the
Oh,
piss.
right. We have 8 sweet Ronella gems
Oh,
to get
God.
through.
Oh, right.
Well, I can
How
take it back.
many do we want to get through it in one run?
Dude.
We could realistically do like 4 now, 4.
Let's do 4 now, 4 at the
I
end.
know this
Yeah.
is a bad time, but do you think it'll pick up if I fill my water bottle while you guys are
Oh,
doing
go
it?
Yeah,
for it.
sure.
It might pick it up a little bit.
I
but
didn't even
won't.
think about that, but I think it's up to you.
Yeah.
You might want some water.
All right. Let's get this done. Sweet hopes and hello Wattstone.
Wasstone. Pubes. Yeah, you can. Yeah.
That was great. Sweet Sherlock and Ella Holmes
Last time.
as the
The
detectives.
detectives.
I say, butthole.
Indubitably.
Who put shit in my pip?
What does it say? How's this thinking?
The plot thicket.
The conclusion.
Forsooth, it was I who took a dump in thine pipe. Like it was a tiny toilet.
Thanks, Tate.
I did it while you were not looking. Hence the mystery.
Stay tuned for the twist.
The twist. The twist was that shit.
He was looking.
think that's enough sweet for
Perfect place to stop. All right, anyway, back to this. All right, so what is this sound page?
I guess we're just
Is
gonna
this
have to
centered
find it.
equally? The mic?
I had it over to us while
Oh,
we
Yeah.
okay. I didn't. Sorry.
No, you're
Okay.
good.
Oh, wait, we're back to the Alpha Kids.
Yes, we're back to the Alpha
Oh
Kids.
my gosh, Roxy.
No, we're leaving the Alpha Kids. We're going back to another intermission.
Are you
But
serious?
Yeah. Eternity served cold.
It's gonna be a game.
Eternity served cold. Oh, turn it back up.
Okay, so you can hear it.
Mhm.
It was.
Oh
just-
yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Act 6, intermission 4.
Did we say we're doing this on the TV?
Oh yeah, we're doing it on the TV.
Yeah, we're doing it on a big
Ethan's
TV.
monitor wouldn't work. Wait, isn't that Calliope in Caliborn's area?
Looks to
interesting.
be.
Because the Statue of Liberty.
Mhm.
Is Act 6 intermission 4 gonna be about their game?
I don't know.
Well, Calliope's dead, isn't she?
She is, yes.
It is.
Oh man,
Oh shit.
we're starting with the worst guy ever.
We really are.
He is.
Oh man.
That's the
He's
book.
been using Calliope's drawings to dry up his blood
Yes.
because he's an asshole.
Who wants to be Caliborn's narrator?
Because I'm Caliborn.
You are now Caliborn. You needed something to sop up all the blood, so you snatched your sister's fanfic tome for the road. Just by ripping the pages out, you're already giving her dumb stories more attention than they deserve. She's lucky you were in such a pickle for clean towelettes. Ordinarily, you wouldn't use this trash to wipe your ass. But then again, that's only because ordinarily you're chained to the other side of the room. You captchalogue the tome, savoring the recently acquired freedom of having a fetch modus all to yourself. The idea of storing an object and then freely being able to retrieve it at any time, without having to barter with a truculent sibling over a series of inconvenient naps? It's almost too much liberation to fathom. You truly are a free adult man, and you are so proud of yourself. You love having a dead sister. Having a dead sister is an experience you would highly recommend to everybody. Jesus Christ, dude.
What the fuck?
I know, man. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna cry.
Are you okay?
You need a minute?
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
good.
That
We're
was
already
a little
s-
too close.
Yeah, too soon, too.
Come on,
What the
Caliborn,
hell,
too
man?
far.
What the hell?
You're already so far from home. You have never walked so far in your life, at least not while awake. The immovable MacGuffin block keeping you shackled to your room was just one of the many banes of your existence. It's hard being a cherub and growing up with lots of weird magical rules that nobody understands and have no discernible origin or purpose. It's hard being a cherub and growing up with lots of weird magical rules and nobody understands, and have no discernible origin or purpose and nobody understands.
That's a callback to Aridin.
Yeah.
It's hard, Can. It's hard being a kid. Nobody understands.
It's hard. Nobody understands. You peer at your former prison through the scope of your machine gun. You aren't really supposed to hold the gun by the magazine like that, but whatever. There's the Crux Shooter. It was the only device available to be deployed. You're pretty sure there were supposed to be more devices that went with it, but you guess your game session is a little different? We're also under the impression there were supposed to be gates directly above your home, but you don't see any. Maybe if you look higher.
Well, it's not gonna work because he's like the only one here, right?
Yeah.
Look at Skya.
Oh, wow.
Still no gates.
And Prospect.
But there's Skya, all clouded over there. You like it much better that way.
So is he a Prospect dreamer?
He's a dirt streamer.
Oh, is that Prospect?
Yes.
Yes.
And there's Prospect in close orbit. That's where your dead sister's murdered dream torso is. You wonder if the kingdom has gotten around to having a... What did the humans call it again? You forget. Some sort of ludicrous cadaver festival. Just the typical kind of sentimental horse shit cooked up by races of people who actually live in each other's proximity. They often exhibit such bizarre tendencies that result from esoteric things like culture and tradition. Aliens are so strange. You guess Jack Noir could still be up there too. You have to catch up with him later for a debriefing. He has been very useful. You may need his services again sometime. Until then, it seems there is nothing to do but keep exploring. There are no signs of anyone or anything interesting on this planet, except of course the same hideous statues which littered your homeworld. You can't seem to shake these goddamn things, even by fleeing to another realm. You don't know what they are, but you suspect that once in ancient civilization they were probably symbols of tyranny and oppression. Now that you think about it, you believe your entire planet may have been sucked into the medium, not just the cruddy statues. The landscape is very similar, minus the bright red glow from the supergiant. Add one more item to the list of things you don't understand. You thought you were going to be sent to a cool new planet, unique to you and your adventure. Some sort of amazing new magical place you could conquer, not the same old barren ball of shit you grew up on. At least, that is what Calliope had you believing. You think she was probably a liar, or just really stupid. Or both, times infinity. You keep walking. And walking. Yeah. You're not going to lie. This place is boring as hell. You were hoping for a lot more out of this adventure, but no. The wasteland is empty. Banality skims the void where a proper fucking adventure should be. As if grazing the stab wound of a murdered sister, or say, a toppled sarcophagus. A stupid notice produced. It's the one assholes play to make their audience start punching themselves in the crotch repeatedly. Today is your first pre-domination day, and as with all zero preceding it, something feels... What? What are you looking at?
Please be Andrew Hussey on the
Huh?
horse.
Look, no, wait, don't look, just listen. You don't have time for fancy poetry. It's almost as useless as having your thoughts dictated to you, assuming you were even aware of that happening, which you definitely aren't. Cherubs aren't prone to that kind of self-awareness.
Wait, what?
No way, absolutely not. Yes, you believe that thought. The one you had just now, by your own volition. And now it's true reality. See? Yes, you agree totally with that thought
Can
you
he
had.
hear that?
Frankly, you don't know about stuff
Wait, 'cause
skimming
Lord of the
holes or
can break the fourth
alertness.
wall.
Right.
Or purely hypothetical flow of narrative or whatever. You've got major psychological problems. You were meant to be a monster, to destroy something huge and really important, perhaps repeatedly, and to be a total shithead about it. You just haven't found the road that'll take you there yet. Somewhere in this depressingly empty lot of a session, there is a quest waiting for you. You are determined to squeeze more blood from this pathetic stone than all the naturally occurring puppets in Paradox Space keep in their squishy little torsos combined. You stew in your own quasi-lucid hostility as you think this very thought. The one right here, that feels like it's being dictated to you, you think. You think it feels that way, so you guess it's true. But we previously agreed that you were the sole author of your own thoughts, didn't we? That's the thought you should be thinking. And more importantly,
you can totally
believing
do it.
in as hard as you can, thus slightly reducing its stubborn fakeness attribute. You think the word, huh? That doesn't sound like a thought you would have. You think to yourself thoughtfully, what the fuck? But seriously, you've got to stop this. If you keep thinking thoughts like this, you'll probably start going crazy. And if you start going crazy, this desolate one-player session will start to feel a lot longer than it's already going to. And more specifically, than it already did. Still, you can't quite shake the feeling. You have a feeling it's already been a long... Hey!
Oh my god, he can totally hear it.
Oh, yeah.
What's that over there?
Oh?
That looks like a giant thing to distract you from your awareness-aidled reverie. It's some kind of blinking light, far off in the distance. It may be part of something else, like a larger structure, but it's so far away the light is all you can see. You have a feeling it's going to be a long walk.
I have a feeling it's gonna be a long. Roxy!
Roxy?
Everyone move, it's the best character.
Hold on. Another distraction happens to distract you from your previous distraction.
Oh, shit, these are both
Really? A distraction to distract you from a distraction? You sure have some dumb thoughts. Whatever, dude, it's your brain. Someone is contacting you, but you don't remember bringing a computer with you. Oh, right. It's your sister's computer. Still stored in your shared Silodex. You never understood what a kid chained to a bedroom needed with a portable computer. It made you mad how stupid that was. You take a look at the message. Yes, just as you thought, that plastered floozy is spouting her nonsense again. Looks like your sister told the human her name. That is a clear and egregious violation of the rules. She must have been getting really desperate. The joke is on the human, though. She's trying to wake up a dead girl. It seems their session is still completely blacked out. What a bummer. Where's the fun in harassing these losers when you can't see them? Maybe it's time you left them all behind anyway. You don't have the patience for games with idiots anymore. There are much bigger things on the horizon for you.
Wait, let me be Roxy. Oh my gosh. Psst. Hey, Calliope's bro. I got a secret message for you. It is Calliope. So, did that work? Calliope. Is 3 times the charm? Come on. Wake up, sleepyhead. Sign. You said that the other day and I wanted to punch you. Maybe you're just AFK. I hope your dumb piece of shit brother doesn't end up reading this instead. Man, I really wish you would wake up. I really want to talk to a friend about everything that's just happened. I mean, another friend who is not part and parcel to my 3 BFFs' redorkulous nonsense. Guess I'll just give you the scoop on the haps for whenever you wake up. So, yeah, we finally all entered our game. I'm assuming she's not drunk anymore. Not enough.
She's not she's typing pretty normally.
I'm gonna take this. I think I was being the worst kind of turd for opposing the idea so long. Guess I thought I was being noble, like sacrificing something that was important and we all wanted anyways, just so I could fuck with the witch and her plans. But I don't know. What was I thinking? 'Cause this shit here is pretty great, I have got to say. Now we are all of a sudden in this crazy place full of pretty green hills and a black empty sky.
Whoa, Green Hills Zone.
No. I never actually seen anything like plants growing or a countryside. It's so peaceful and quiet here. I mean, the racket my loudmouth pals are making notwithstanding, she hates their asses. We are just chilling at Jake's old broken house on a mountain figuring out what to do. Lol, this all happened so fucking fast. I can't believe we were all together like this suddenly. Just hanging out. An actual person. And our moon jammies. Guys, moon jammies. This is better than I ever thought it would be in the silliest and stupidest way. It just feels so surreal and amazing just being here with my friends. I'm gonna cry. I'm still not even sure how all this came together. Mostly a lot of Machiavellian / heroic extreme strider bullshit. Guys, that's like us.
This is directly like post that trade.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, I was under attack there, my colony was burning, and I remember dying. And I think Jane must have died too. She was on Durst, but I have no idea how she got there. I don't know if Jake died too or what. All I know is people were just dying their asses off left and right. And the bottom line is we were all in some shit. Dirk, I think, must have killed himself and like shipped his own head to Jake on Makeout Mountain. But Dirk also kissed me, it would seem. So, well, I was too dead to notice, unfortunately. But then I woke up on Durst, which was getting worked over by the red shit too. Oh, the Red Miles?
Yes.
And Jane was there, all lying like bloodily and heartbreakingly and probably dead. So I knew I had to kiss her, but oh God, I feel so pathetic, but I just couldn't do it for some reason. I wanted to, but I guess the blood like totally grossed me out, and I'm a total disgrace of a friend. I don't think I'll tell her because it's like so embarrassing, but then Dirk wakes up and kicks my squeamish ass out of the way and kisses her, even in spite of his superhuman gayness, because he sucks less as a hero. Gay. Oh, he scrolled. And then we were blasting off, and suddenly on his fucking rocket, and I don't even know what's happening, but it's all so awesome, and we were scoot by somewhere and pick up Jane in her yellow dress, and now she's flying with us, screaming the whole time. And then we get to Jake's place, and shit's everywhere is on fire, but he's asleep there, so Dirk splashes him with a bucket of ocean and tells me and Jane to hide. And so we do, and Jake wakes up and starts arguing with Dirk's gross head from his fucking future and climbs up on this stone wall for some reason and just starts making out with the head while the volcano explodes. Jane and I are like, what the absolute fuck? While Dirk's just there with his bucket all like, yup. And then we all eat out of there, out of that popsicle stand. So now we're here. Wow. That story's a goddamn mess. What did I even just say?
I just want to make sure we are showing the. I always want to double check that we're showing it right.
Has it been on us the whole time?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I always get nervous.
Whew, yeah, I think I changed it whenever you got
You
up, so I
did.
changed it,
I
yeah.
always get so nervous.
Yeah.
You don't freaking know
Oh,
this.
yeah.
Look at him pointing at that.
Oh, so they did all go to the same place.
Guys,
Yeah,
Serenity.
You'll remember Sawtooth and Square Wave entered for the other people. So it
Right.
created their planets.
Right.
I don't know. I'll try to make better sense of all this later. I wanted to tell you, and thank you for all you did to bring us together like this. It has meant so very much to me. Oh, guess what? I even have a new lightning bug pal, Serenity.
Oh.
He is toadies cute and friendly and blinky as all get out. I think I'll name him Dr. Blinkbottom.
Dr.
Wait,
Blinkbottom.
yeah, no, that's shit. How about Twinkly Herbert?
Yeah,
Twink-
Herbert.
Twinkly Herbert.
Yeah, that's kind of sucky too, but I like it. So I am keep it. Herbert just blinked a total agreement. Oh my god, what a friend. Okay, Calliope, by which I mean Calliope. Eh? Still nothing? Okay, well I should go then. My party's getting a little bit rowdy over there. Oh my god, what are they doing actually?
I'm so fucking mad at
I
each
like that
other.
Dirk is just unmoving.
Why is the gift like working weird?
Oh, is
it?
this not what it's supposed to look like?
It's supposed to be like really fast.
Oh.
I think it's funnier like this.
Interesting. Yeah, what the fuck?
Not even-
Too fast for the TV to handle.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe.
Not even 10 stinking minutes into our magic best friend quest, and they're already jacking up the drama. Need to flag down the dromulence, haul these fuckers away. Wow, they really are being so absurd. Maybe it's just because I'm not tipsy at the moment, but this shit is like hell's of amateur hour to me right now. Maybe if I wasn't as sober as a nun getting slapped by a librarian, I wouldn't even notice. For reals though, I might just say, dying is a hell of a way to sober up quick. Gotta remember that trick. So, hey, wake up soon. I'll try again later. I gotta deal with some shit now. I think I could use a drink. I think I miss my wife.
Oh, man. Okay.
Hi, Caliborn.
What is it?
It's
Is that...
Gamzee.
That's Gamzee.
But that's his fake god tier.
Yes.
Gamzee. Oh, this is you two then.
Oh my god. No, this is us two. Hi, Gamzee.
Look at his wings.
I did not want these two to interact ever.
Oh, wait, that's us two.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
me too.
Sound page.
Oh.
You're gonna want to turn it down really fast, I think.
A friendly clown welcomes you to. It seems he would like to be your guide.
Oh
I'll
my
be
god.
Will you let him be your guide?
Take the other one. Take the other. Be contrarian. Elevator stuck.
It's Homestuck, but elevator.
Yeah. Gamzee! Gamzee!
My comfort character!
Is that it?
No,
That's
keep,
it!
Keep going. There's another sound page. You just turn it down really fast.
Is this it? Look, you can see his fake wing.
Oh my god.
Is that it?
Yes. Caliborn. This is switching to you now as the narrator.
Okay.
It's so fucking
Oh my god. Caliborn, what are you doing?
Oh, is this Hussy?
Kinda assumed.
You
Stop it! What?
What?
This was the glowing thing that he saw in the distance.
Oh.
That's
Alright.
gotta be.
Well, it was kind of always Hussy.
Oh.
I kind of forgot until like halfway through. Do you want to just do
Oh,
it?
yeah, sure. You finish brutally gunning down a semi-innocent clown for like 5 solid minutes and turn your attention towards this mysterious tower. What the hell is this thing? Maybe that clown could have helped you understand what you're supposed to do in this empty wasteland, but no, you had better ideas, and all of them were bullets.
Whoa, I saw the TV glow.
You just think you can figure everything out by yourself, don't you? Who needs friends and allies, right? Friendship and allegiance are emotions for dipshits like humans and trolls. You really are quite full of yourself, you think. Yes, you just thought that. No, don't resist the thought you just had. You thought it, and you can't unthink it. You also think that you're a mean little prick. You had that thought all by yourself, totally unprompted, and it is causing you to reflect on a lifetime spent being petulant and awful. Wait, no, on second thought, you don't think that. You have no remorse, and you think you're great. No, you don't think you're great, you think you suck, and you regret slaughtering that juggalo. Please do not argue with your own brain. That's what a lunatic does.
You know what this is? I don't know why, but for some reason, this makes me feel like
Huh?
Dirk. That whole interaction was making me think of Dirk. Because, like, if Dirk would...
Huh?
Wait, what? Wait, put a pin in what I was saying.
Huh? Is that the fucking narrative? You're really upset you killed that sweet, helpful bard. No, don't pretend you aren't. He only wanted to be your guide. Would that have been so bad, you wonder? You wonder this to yourself while a tear rolls down your stupid red cheek.
Bless you.
Excuse me, thank you. You turn away so that no one can see you cry, but let out a muffled sob and everyone can tell how sad you are.
I don't think he did that.
Hey.
This is you.
Hey.
This is you, This is
Oh,
This is
shit.
Caliborn.
Hey, voice in my head.
Yes?
Shut up.
Whip.
Huh?
Oh.
There we
I
go.
thought I wasn't letting you click.
Yeah, I was... No way! Then who would describe what you're thinking and feeling?
Nobody. I can think my own thoughts just fine. They are less stupid and condescending than the thoughts you tell my brain to have.
But your thoughts are shitty. You should be grateful to have someone to spice them up for you.
No, what's shitty is you.
Just typing this.
And what's also shitty is this shitty piece of shit machine you live inside.
I don't live inside this thing, you idiot. This is just like a radio tower. It receives and transmits signals. That's kind of obvious.
It's not obvious. It's dumb and confusing. I demand to know what's going on. Tell me.
Gamzee could have told you a lot of stuff.
Who?
I can't believe you shot him like that. What's the matter with you? He was literally the first living being you ever met in your whole life, and you gunned him down without a single word? You've got some problems.
Oh, the clown. He was dreadful and purple and needed to be exterminated quickly.
He was a huge fan of yours and was really looking forward to meeting you. He wanted to help you with your quest.
Wait, so did his quirk go away once he killed Calliope? Because he's not doing the little youth anymore. So he's just Carcat now.
Kind of.
Okay.
Carcat with like fully black text.
Oh, is it black?
It's almost black. It's
Okay.
darker gray.
Oh.
Okay.
This is my planet. No one else can live here. I don't need help.
Yet you want me to tell you what's going on?
Yes! Tell me immediately.
Nah. What?
I'm getting frustrated by both of you and this fucking keyboard.
Oh, right. Remembers.
What's the matter with it?
It's making it impossible to type my quirk.
How do I keep doing this?
No, it's not.
Yes, the caps lock key appears to be permanently depressed.
Oh, because it wasn't Carcats.
Oh, no.
Oh, that would have been so funny.
Yeah.
How do I make it not like that?
It's locked. You need a key to unlock it. You need keys to unlock a whole bunch of features on this tower.
Well, where's the key?
How should I know?
Because you are an infuriating font on my knowledge about many things, including my own brain behaviors.
Why should I tell you everything? Find your own fucking keys. It's your quest, remember?
No, but typing like this is bad. It's really throwing me off.
I don't understand the problem.
I can't make my U's little.
No, I got that, but caps lock should make it easier. You do realize when caps lock is on, you can hold down shift to make letters lowercase, right?
What? No, I don't use caps locks. I thought it was supposed to be like a training key for babies. Oh my god.
A training key?
Maybe also for girls, for when they get hysterical and make their letters shout.
Okay,
Bitch,
got
am
it.
I right?
Okay, got it. Really great theories there. So, how do you usually type then?
Just never mind.
Hang on. Are you saying you hold down shift with one hand while hunting and pecking for all the letters with the other? Whenever you type a U, you just let go of shift?
Didn't we do this exact exact joke with Carcat where we were like, he definitely just holds down shit.
I said never mind.
Wow.
Okay, look, I can acknowledge that the method you so stupid. You propose is a lot more efficient and sensible. I just have my own style that I'm comfortable with, and also, I just never thought of that.
How old were you again?
Fuck you. Okay, the thing is, okay, don't tell anybody I said this, but I've always had a lot of trouble at learning stuff.
Yeah, I know.
I'll just type in all big letters, even to use. Who cares?
Aw, looks like someone just took his first big step towards growing up.
Actually, typing this way is a lot easier. Looks like I win this round, asshole.
When what? I was the one advocating the use of caps lock in the first place, doofus.
Don't antagonize me. You aren't a funny person. I can tell you think you're funny. I may have problems learning, but I know when a piece of garbage is trying to be funny, unsuccessfully.
You're right. I do think I'm funny sometimes. Maybe I'm wrong, though.
Haha! You are just a wrong and unfunny guy.
We all have our flaws to overcome. I do my best just like you. Think of all you've done in spite of your learning problems. You don't let your disability hold you back, do you?
He said dyslexic.
I guess.
You won that game of chess with that stupid gambit. Switching the hats, remember? It was a lame ploy and totally not in the spirit of the rules. But it got under her skin enough to force a loss anyway. You also hired Jack to murder your sister, which was a dick move, but reasonably clever.
Yes, those things I did were great.
Well, they weren't great so much as terrible. But the point is, you can accomplish anything if you put your mind to it. Just because you struggle with learning doesn't mean you can't realize your destiny. You just have to work a little harder at it. And if you're dealt a lousy hand, and you definitely were with this shitty solo session, then you have to work even harder.
That's what I'm going to do.
I know you will. You're gonna prove all the haters wrong, exceed your own limitations by miles, and accomplish more than you ever dreamed possible. Yours is quite an inspiring story, actually. It's just a shame that all your accomplishments will be so horrible. But that's really besides the point.
Yeah, I already knew I was incredible and special. What are you trying to do? Inspire me? Save your breath, fuckhead.
No, I don't give a shit about making you feel better about yourself. I'm not your guardian or your sprite or your exile or your fucking life coach. I'm just saying some things that are true through the narrative prompt. Take the facts or leave them.
Most of your facts are boring so far. I would like better and more useful facts. Now!
You may be destined for bigger things, but you're still an atrocious, stupid child. And you may have won the game with your sister, but that doesn't mean it was the best thing for your development as a person. You had her dream self killed, which is not an opportunity your species typically gets. So she died prematurely instead of allowing the conflict within you to settle itself naturally. In short, you forced your predomination to happen a little too early, and now you're stuck.
Stuck?
Say that again.
Yes, your personality is stuck in some sort of cantankerous, prepubescent limbo. You are going to be a stunted, miserable tool forever.
Well, how long was I even supposed to wait for that twee bitch to get out of my skull?
It's kind of sad. You don't really know anything about your own species, do you?
And I guess you do?
Yeah. Pretty much everything.
Tell me then.
No.
God damn it!
Kemsy. Oh, he is.
He's on his way. He's just fine.
Well, that was loud.
This dialogue is giving me a headache between your passive-aggressive obstinacy and your bizarre motivational diatribes and the fact that I'm having a hard time telling our text apart.
What? You are?
Kind of.
Well, here's a hint. You're the one typing in capital letters. You're also the one typing in surly, brief, stilted-sounding phrases.
No, but the colors are too similar. I know that some letters are big, some are small. How dumb do you think I am? Don't answer that. I just have an easier time thinking in colors.
What does that even mean, thinking in colors?
I told you. My brain works differently, so shut up.
Well, if you want to change your text color, you can turn on some of these monitors. The thing is like a needlessly complicated desktop computer, really. Made of a radio tower tree of old CRT monitors, rooted in a big transformer. It needs a power, though.
How do I power it?
See that loose plug there?
Fuck.
Plug it into something.
What a load of shit. That cord is so short. What can I even reach?
I don't know. Not my problem.
Maybe if we pull it really hard, I can stretch it far enough to plug it into that fucking rock over there? This is beyond asinine.
This is your quest. In quests, there are challenges. Challenges which must be overcome by tiny, learningly disabled brain.
Andrew
I hate you.
What you really need is a guide, a mentor of sorts. Too bad you shot the clown.
Shot the clown.
Stop touting the wisdom of that imbecile with the disturbing underpants. The only thing he has taught me is how to receive hundreds of bullets through the torso in the least dignified manner possible. And also, a crash course in dying a painful death. Hopefully.
Sorry to disappoint you. He's not dead.
What?
What did you expect? He's clearly a god tier.
Bullshit!
Haven't you ever seen a god tier before? You do know what that is, right?
Yes, I know what that is.
Then you know he's immortal, and he can only die under very specific circumstances. Guess there's no point in trying to kill him.
But his wings fell off. I saw them fall off.
Yeah, guess they did. So?
So, I think he's probably faking.
Oh, please. Paranoid much? Why would anyone go to that much kind of trouble? What would even be the point? He would have to be such a jackass to do that.
I don't know why he's faking. I just know those wings were bogus pieces of shit that were like strapped on, which means he's a fraud.
If you don't believe me, just see for yourself. You made the rookie mistake of turning your back on the body.
Oh my god.
Hey, Gamzee.
How can he possibly still be alive?
See? Fit as a fiddle. Barely a scratch on him.
I don't know about all that.
Just please don't shoot him again, okay?
Why? If you say he's immortal, then it shouldn't matter, right?
Yeah, I know what I said. Alright, maybe he's not god tier. Who can really say for sure? Just try giving the machine gun a rest for a while. He really wants to help you.
I don't understand why this fucker won't die.
He's a hilarious, rascally clown. You know how it is with clowns.
No, no, no.
Going so fast.
No.
You want to move the mic a little in between you two?
Yeah, hold on.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
I'm going fast because I feel like this asshole just doesn't want to talk anymore.
He's so tired of this guy.
Yeah.
Oh, where were we?
They both
Oh,
just
yeah.
sound like Carcat to me, by the way.
They are notoriously.
Yeah.
They're notoriously difficult to kill for reasons that basically don't make any sense. I'm personally not aware of a single timeline in which this codpiece packing moron dies.
What? What does that mean?
It means you can't keep down the clown.
By the way, at no point in this entire story do we see a dead Gamzee.
There's no fucking way. You can't keep down the clown.
Not even in like a dream bubble?
None.
That's
Not a single
insane. Gamzee doesn't die.
You can't keep down the clown.
You can't keep.
Can't keep down the
I'm
clown.
personally not aware of a single timeline. in which
Guys,
the codpiece packing
$100
moron
donated and I'll get a
dies.
tramp stamp that says can't keep down the clown.
In Gamzee's typing quirk.
In Gamzee's typing quirk. You gotta say it with me.
Say it with me. You can't keep down the clown.
No, I won't say that. Say it.
Say it.
Wait, oh wait.
Yeah, that's what's confusing. That is you.
Yeah.
That is.
Say it. You can't.
Go fuck yourself. Just tell me what it means.
It means crazy clowns just won't die for some reason. In adventures such as yours, they tend to linger long past their welcome. They linger and linger and linger, and just when you think you're totally fed up with their bullshit and you can't take another second of it, they just linger some more. And you never know what they're up to, and they're always scheming in the shadows, and it's quite possible that whatever master plan they're hatching just doesn't make the slightest bit of sense at all.
That puppet that I hate.
But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how stupid the clown schemes are, or how sick of him everybody is. He just won't die.
This is, honestly, the worst sales pitch for a mentor that I have ever read.
Granted. But come on. Just let it slide this one time. Please?
For me, please.
Just no more shooting. You can slap him around if you want, that's fine. But shooting is off limits.
Why?
Because you can't kill him. He's the most important character in...
In
Andrew Hussey.
what?
Well, okay, maybe not the most important, but he's still really important.
I seriously think you've been mostly fucking with me.
No way. Okay, shh. He's approaching you.
Poke him with a stick.
Come on, man, be cool. Let's just see how this thing plays out. Looks like he's got a present for you. Ooh, I wonder what it could be. Huh?
You might want to turn it down again.
Yeah.
Boy, I wonder.
Is he gonna shoot him in the face?
Boy, I wonder what Caliborn's gonna do.
Your clicking isn't working very well today.
It's because some.
Oh.
Come on, he's got a present for you.
He wrapped it. That's Jade symbol.
That's the thing to power
Yeah.
Are they toxic yaoi?
No! You motherfucker.
He looked at me funny.
Yeah. Wanna know why? Because he's a fucking clown.
Do not type in big letters. It confuses me.
Why do you have to be like this? Why can't you just be down with the clown?
I don't. Why can't you just be down with the clown?
Why can't you just be down with the clown, man?
I'm sorry, I didn't expect that to be funny.
I don't know. I like shooting him. He just has this perfectly shootable torso. Hey, what the fuck is this horrendous music?
What? You don't like it?
It is, without a doubt, causing me more pain than whatever this unkillable clown is feeling right now.
Well, whatever. Well, whenever you shoot the clown, I play the elevator music.
Oh, fuck! No!
That's the deal. Either shoot the clown and face the music, or put on your fucking big boy suspenders and stop trying to murder him.
Alright! Whatever! I find your stipulation to be a bit tyrannical, but fine.
Just plug the thing in the goddamn box already.
That was
we
really
gotta
loud.
we
I'm
gotta
so
remember that
sorry.
we can't.
They're neighbors.
Yeah, they're like neighbors. Yeah,
Giggling at TV.
We were getting too into that.
yeah, a little bit.
Take a deep breath.
Alright, now what?
The neighbors knock on the door. They're like, hey, what's going on? Oh,
What?
what's that? That's pink. Yellow.
What is that?
Suppose we'll find out.
Wait, lime blood.
That's
That's
Calliope.
Calliope. That's lime blood.
That's Calliope.
Now all the monitors have power. Each one is set to a different channel, but they won't display anything unless they're unlocked. You unlock them by finding the right keys and using them on that little model of the radio tower next to you. One of them is unlocked for you already. Can you see it up there?
Yes, I can see it. It's a view of my dead sister. What a beautiful sight. She really makes a more breathtaking corpse than I ever imagined.
Whatever you say, weirdo. Anyways, it's like I said, this is a glorified computer. If you want to change your text color, you can sample some pixels from the display.
Do you want me to keep reading or do you want to do it?
Yeah, you got it.
Okay. Yeah, I gotcha.
This is perfect. I was intending to use her putrid green blood to color my text.
Were you?
Yes, it was going to be like painting my words into her blood as a token of my ruthless triumph. Then, on the next time I was going to harass somebody, it was going to be all like, look who won, it's just me now. And I would just be like, now what's up, bitches? It was going to be so badass.
Okay.
Also, this is a funny coincidence, but I was also batting around the idea of stealing her big U's anyway. I mean, as another kind of trophy, just to let people know I'm whole, and the best sibling is in charge now. And I was on the fence about doing that, though. But I guess your stupid locked keyboard maybe forced the issue. But I'll just say badassery was the reason, and omit the tedious anecdote about the keyboard. So yeah.
Then let's consider this a serendipitous facilitation of all your most juvenile typing fantasies. Let nobody henceforth mistake you for a guy who isn't trying as hard as he can to type like a cold-blooded motherfucker.
Yes, that's what I want.
Great. Now grab that mouse there and pick a new color.
Excuse me? What the fuck is this?
It's a wireless mouse.
No, it's this awful kind of mouse. The kind with a glossy orb. I hate these.
Yeah, trackballs are pretty terrible. Can't argue there.
My thumb claw is kind of slipping on the shiny ball. This is incredibly difficult to operate.
I really don't envy your situation.
Also, this is an awkward vantage. If I wanted to use the mouse and look at the screen, I have to stretch my arm really far and kind of twist my body to look around the corner like this.
Look at Gamzee.
Well, maybe that's why it's a wireless mouse. So you can pick it up and walk around the tower and use it on whichever monitor you want.
But I can't move it.
Pardon?
It's stuck. Why is the mouse stuck?
Probably because it's welded to the counter.
Are you fucking serious?
Yes.
I cannot believe this. What sort of asshole would set up a wireless mouse and then weld it to the computer?
That's a hell of a question.
I am so pissed off at this. Who is responsible for this nightmare?
I don't know. Oh, sorry. Someone who thought it would be funny watching you struggle with a shitty trackball mouse welded to a counter?
I demand to know. Was it you? It was you, wasn't it?
Maybe.
Mark my words. Whoever you are, someday I will track you down and kill you.
You already did.
Liar.
It's true. It's already happening like the quasi-future.
What?
You know, for someone who's supposed to be Lord of Time, you really suck at thinking fourth dimensionally, let alone fifth dimensionally. You got a long way to go, kid.
Quiet. Your nonsense is distracting. Okay, there. Wait. This color is all wrong. It's too muddy.
Yeah, the environment is pretty grim up there. The sky doesn't provide very good lighting when it's all clouded over like that. Just bump up the brightness on the display.
Okay, how's this?
That looks better. Wait, let me check. Okay, yeah, 2ED73, yeah. Yeah, that's correct.
What?
That's the hex code for the color.
What the fuck are you talking about?
It's the numerical representation of the color in hexadecimal format.
Okay, so?
So I was just double checking to make sure it was right.
And?
It was right.
This is a particularly aggravating tangent to an already ghastly conversation. I'm definitely going to figure out who you are and how to kill you.
But Caliborn, how do you expect to kill me when I'm already dead? Oh, man.
How is it actually possible for someone to be this obnoxious and unfunny?
I don't know. Maybe it's a miracle.
Stop fucking with me. I'm serious.
Oh no, he's serious, everybody. Look out. He's about to throw the tweeniest, brattiest tantrum his little green exoskeleton can muster.
Stop it.
If you pitch a fit in your little bow tie and suspenders, it'll probably be so adorable that I might just drop dead anyway. Or my ghost will.
Fuck you. Now I know you're full of shit. Ghosts can't die. That makes no sense.
No, really. Go ahead. Flutter your eyelashes at me. Make it as grumpy as possible. Kawaii me to double death, bro.
I'm so close to just wrecking mayhem on literally everything within my tantrum radius. If you don't stop teasing me and start being useful to my quest again.
Wait. Shh. Settle down. Something important is happening.
What?
The clown. He wants to give you another present.
Oh, God.
But seriously, this present is really important. Just turn around and receive it graciously from your new mentor.
He's not my mentor.
And remember, no more clown shootings or I play the music again.
What is that?
What does it look like? It's a magic crowbar.
Why is he giving it to me?
Not sure.
I thought you knew everything.
I know a lot of things, but I don't always understand his motivation for doing the stupid things he does.
Why not?
I just don't. Like one time, he sold a girl some potions. I have no idea why he did that.
Potions?
Yeah, potions. He also threw some corpses into a sprite to revive them and fused their identities to create a disturbing freak of nature. I'm still not really sure why he did that. Probably just to fuck with everybody.
What corpses?
Doesn't matter what corpses. Just some corpses, okay? The point is, he probably didn't even have any reason for doing it. He was just being weird and capricious. But that doesn't mean that it didn't end up serving an important purpose anyway. After the fused corpse sprites exploded, both of their ghosts got fed up and decided to start working together. I know they're doing some important stuff in the afterlife, but I kind of doubt this clown had any idea that would happen. Or maybe he did. Who really knows with clowns?
Holy fuck! Who cares about this? What about the crowbar?
What about it?
You said it was important.
It is important. I don't know if he knows that.
I bet that crowbar is a useless piece of garbage. I will not accept it.
Maybe he heard you bitching about the wireless mouse being welded to the counter, and he's giving you something to pry it off with.
Oh, right. Maybe that's it.
But that's not why it's important.
Then why?
You know how at the start of an adventure, you find something seemingly trivial, some seemingly trivial thing that turns out to be important later, but at the time you have no idea why or how it'll turn out to be important?
Yeah?
It's like that.
That doesn't explain anything.
Explains everything.
What's magic about it? What does it do?
I'm not telling.
Tell me what I'm supposed to do with it.
No.
Yes!
Just take the damn crowbar.
Okay, fine. I think I am developing a premonition about why this is important and what I'm supposed to do with it.
Really?
Yes.
smash
It's
it
going to happen really soon. I can feel it.
Wait, what are you... Hey, stop that. What did I say?
You said shooting the clown was off limits, but I am still permitted to smack him around. I'm just following the rules.
That's true. Okay, I'll allow this.
Yes!
Sound page, exclamation point.
Sound effects that you can't.
You piece of shit!
I stopped allowing it.
I think you might have mental problems. Ones that are worse than mine, I mean.
I just want you to be friends with them and stop beating him into a coma with a crowbar. Or riding his sad floppy body with full metal jackets. Although I will admit this is hilarious every time it happens.
Oh, this is amusing to you. Then what if, just for a laugh encore, I started fucking up your dumb tower?
No, don't. Oh my god.
Okay, I did say he would.
Hey. Hey.
Wait,
Whoa.
We're gonna have to read it before it gets fucking unloaded.
Cut that out.
Make me.
You're gonna cause a huge problem for everything if you keep going. This hussy. Hey, mostly for yourself.
Then shut off that music and be useful to me again.
How?
Tell me about my quest.
You brat, I'm not telling you shit.
I could do this all day. Wow, this is just the most fun thing. I love this present. You know what? That clown, maybe he's not so bad. I mean, once I broke him in a little.
Okay, fine. I'll tell you some stuff. Just quit it. Hold on, how far can we go?
I love this page.
This
It's
page
really loud, by the
rules.
way.
It really is, yeah. Should we just go?
Yes. Go click the button. No, you have to click it.
Oh, you have to click it there. Thank you. Now, what exactly would you like to know?
Everything.
Everything is a lot. Care to narrow it down a little?
Obviously not the boring, irrelevant things. Definitely not like who kisses people with their unpleasant, non-skeletal, smooshy lips. Just all the things that I need to know to win this game.
That's not how adventures work, though. You don't just make some omniscient narrator inside a computer tell you everything all at once. There's like this whole process to it. You reveal certain things at the right time, depending on whether the hero has met certain requirements, and is ready to learn those things. Excuse me. What you learn and what I tell you is more up to you than it is to me.
Who cares? I don't want your excuses.
Aren't you excited about your adventure? About being unchained for the first time ever? And getting to explore this mysterious place? And meeting people and solving puzzles that'll lead you to the realization of who you were meant to be? And how you fit into this epic?
No! So far, the adventure is boring and frustrating and consists of an idiot in a computer and a clown who won't die. I want to know when I get to start fucking shit up.
He'll definitely get to do that later.
When?
Not long from now.
Like, in a couple hours? Or...
That's up to you. There are puzzles to solve all over your planet. Your mentor can help. The sooner you do that, the sooner the fun will begin.
You really aren't telling me anything. We had a deal. I put the crowbar down. Now tell me things.
Why don't we narrow the scope of the Q&A then? Try asking very specific questions, and I'll decide if it would be appropriate to answer at this time.
Yeah, good idea. Then my first question is, what is this place?
The Medium. You are in your game session.
I know that. What's this planet, I mean?
It was called Earth.
Earth? That's it?
Yes. Weren't all the Statues of Liberty a dead giveaway? If you see one more shitty old Statue of Liberty or on any post-apocalyptic wasteland planet, that automatically means it was Earth all along, as a rule. Then when you realize that, you're supposed to have a mental breakdown.
I am unfamiliar with this rule and skeptical of its veracity. Tell me more about Earth.
It's the place humans are from. But that was a very long time ago. With respect to the planet's current age, it's been through a lot. It was even relocated a couple times.
Yes, I brought it with me, I think, into the game.
Yeah, but it was relocated once even before that. It was moved from its native star system, where it circled around a little yellow sun. Then it found its way to a new system, around your big red sun. It stayed there for a good while until your sun started dying.
Why would someone move a planet?
Its universe was about to explode, so its proprietor closed up shop and got it the hell out of there.
How?
It's not important for you to know. Suffice to say, planets just have a way of scooting around in this adventure.
Okay. Why is this my planet in the game, though?
Because your kernel sprite turned into a black hole and sucked it into your session.
No, I mean, I thought I was supposed to have a cool and special place. Like a land of something and something.
You do. You just have to unlock it. That is when your real quest will begin.
How do I do that?
You know, finding keys, solving problems. All the potential for extraordinary achievement in your quest must be unlocked first. We've been over this.
Where do I find the keys?
I don't know.
Lies.
Why would I know that? You think I'm like an encyclopedia on key locations? I got better things to think about than where all your stupid keys are. Find them yourself. Better hop to it.
No, more questions first. What am I ultimately striving to unlock? To make my real land appear? Is it some sort of giant fancy keyhole?
No, more like a big door.
A door to what? Treasure?
Kind of. It's kind of. If there's any treasure in there, it would be guarded by your denizen.
What's that?
A powerful monster that rules your planet, asleep in the core. He appeared there the moment the Earth got sucked into your session.
What kind of monster? Is it deadly? Is it a deadly, challenging monster?
Yes. He is the deadliest, most challenging denizen of all. He very rarely appears in game sessions, and is usually designated for the most naturally gifted warriors. His name is Yaldabaoth.
Feels a little late to be introducing something like this. It's just one of the denizens.
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah, this is Caliborn's denizen, and it's apparently the most challenging denizen.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yaldabaoth, whatever.
Candy corn.
So my goal is to burrow fuck deep into the center of this Earth, unlock his door, and then destroy him.
Sort of. You can fight him then and there if you want, but that won't do you much good. And not just because he'd probably kill you instantly. You're better off listening to him.
Why?
Because he will make you an offer, by which he will give you the choice.
The choice to do what?
I won't tell you that.
Fuck! No, you were on such a roll of not being shitty.
It's just a very important decision you'll have to take into consideration once you hear it. Something unique to you and your journey. Basically, if you accept his terms, your real adventure will begin. Your true planet will be unlocked, and a whole lot of other crazy shit will happen. It's best not to get bogged down in the details, though. The bottom line is, by accepting, you will begin the most difficult game session anyone has ever attempted.
What? That's bullshit. Why do I get such a raw deal?
Because you are being punished.
For what?
For your hubris in embarking on a one-player session. That's against the rules.
What rules? Where are these rules written?
They aren't written anywhere. They're just the rules. Are the rules you and your sister followed written anywhere?
No.
You just knew what they were, and you followed them. There were consequences for breaking them.
So this shit-ass session is punishing me for being too full of myself and killing my sister.
Did he just say shit ass?
Uh-huh.
Oh my god.
We planned it.
Hey, happy shit ass Homestuck summer, everybody.
Guys, we need Homestuck the whole time.
Is it back to normal?
Yeah, it's back to normal. I know my hotkeys.
Better.
Sure?
I press 6 and 4.
Check it again.
No. I trust myself.
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
Whatever. I accept the consequences for doing those excellent things. Just bring it on.
I thought you'd feel that way.
So what's so terrible about this session, aside from the first stage being insanely boring?
It's called a a dead session.
So,
There are 3 kinds of fucked up sessions, and yours is the worst. There's a null session, which is pretty much a normal session that's doomed to failure. Everything works correctly, the sprites are prototyped, the battlefield can evolve, the forge is present, Sky can gestate a new universe, theoretically. But events conspire such that this never happens. Basically, the players are doomed to fail. Then there's a void session, which is the same as a null session, but without even having the potential for success. Nothing is prototyped, the battlefield doesn't evolve, there's no forge, it is completely inert. It has no chance of bearing fruit, at least not without some sort of miraculous external intervention, like a Deus Ex Machina. And then there's a dead session, which is a void session, but worse. It's started by a single player. The kernel sprite collapses into a black hole, sucking the planet into it, and eventually the sun and entire solar system. There is no hope of creating a universe in such a session under any circumstances, not even with outside help. Victory and defeat in a dead session are dictated by totally different terms. One way of looking at it is, if you're fortunate enough to even get your quest started, it will be like playing the game on the extreme difficulty setting. Hope you're up for that.
of course I am. Let me ask you, if you were the most deadly denizen of all, would you want to mess with
Oh my god.
this?
Hell no.
What?
Gamzee again.
Oh.
Wonder what he's up to now. He doesn't look too good.
Is the candy mouth?
Oh, gross.
Ew.
Oh, great. Now he's vomiting blood. Are you satisfied? You made this dear, sweet, pseudo-innocent juggalo vomit liter after thick, gluttonous liter of nasty purple blood. Oh.
Ugh.
Debating whether I should play the elevator music again. Would that be funny? I'm not sure. Kind of borderline, really.
Hold on. What is that?
What?
He's puking something up. It looks like... Are those... keys?
What?
He puked up some keys.
Oh, they're denizen keys.
There's specifically... Well, that's the prankster sprite.
Yeah.
Interesting. That's kind of weird. What kind of keys?
Just some regular looking keys. With some kind of clowny key ring.
Think they might work on this tower?
Why the fuck are you asking me? How could this be something you don't know?
Don't be that way. I'm just thinking out loud here.
So you had no idea that this wretched fool swallowed some keys, intending to later regurgitate them in front of me, probably as another present?
He's kind of like a loyal pet, isn't he? Dragging ridiculous stuff into this house as gifts for his master. Barfing up disgusting things on the carpet and beaming with pride over his generous offering. Isn't that what you want from a devoted minion/mentor?
Did you, or did you not, know he had these keys?
Nope. I'm just as surprised as you are.
I don't believe you.
Hey, I told you. I have no time. I have no idea what the clown gets up to in his spare time. I'm not even really sure how he got here, to be honest. Maybe he stowed away on a shitty Liberty. Or maybe he's just hiding in one of the vent shafts on your Meteor when you entered. He had years of practice to master that move, now that I think about it.
Shut up, just shut up. How could everything you say be so useless?
Why don't you quit bitching at me and try out those keys?
How do I know which key goes in which hole?
You don't.
What? There are no labels, or numbers, or anything?
Nope. Just gotta try them on every keyhole until one fits.
That's so terrible. I literally cannot even think of a single thing more terrible than that.
Welcome to your quest.
Okay, I guess I found one that fits.
This isn't even that bad.
Hey,
A
Jake.
little complainer.
Jake. Laura Croft Jake.
Yeah.
Ah, yes. It's this bumbling twit. Where is he?
He's in his game session, exploring his land.
His land looks cooler than mine.
It is cooler.
That fucker! I am so going to mess with him, now that I can see him. Hey, why can't I see him? Why can I see him now? Their game was blacked out last I looked.
You're looking through a standard chat client viewport. This tower's signal bypasses the field of void permeating the session. As long as you find the right tower, the right monitor, and have the right key, you should be able to see anything in existence from this planet.
Interesting.
Try another key.
Dirk.
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 It's the Dirk human. He is somewhat tolerable. I mean, as a strong and competent male.
What? So you're down with the Dirk?
No, all I'm saying is, the death I wish on him doesn't have to be especially painful. It could be like going to sleep, with maybe only a short scream.
Think you want to be bros with him?
Shut your mouth. I will try another key.
Yeah, bros who kiss.
Whoa, Roxy.
Oh no. And here it would seem that we have an exemplary pair of saucy bitches. Do you think...
What?
No, never mind. It was a frivolous question.
Think what?
I was just wondering. Do you think it's likely, if I peek at them for a while, they will begin to, maybe,
What?
stroke each other's hair?
Okay, I'm leaving.
Or maybe, what's the word I'm thinking of? Do you do it with another living torso that's near you? I mean, a torso you haven't killed yet, when one dares to allow the seductive serpent of debauchery to slither into one's swappagus.
What the fuck?
I think it's called snuggling.
Bye.
Wait! Where are you going?
Think you've got a handle on this. You're warming up to the clown, or at least you stop shooting him every 30 seconds. So it seems like you're ready to accept him as your mentor and begin taking this quest seriously.
I find him moderately less repellent, and he has proven himself useful, I guess. I will accept the resilient bard as my servant.
Cool. My work here is done then. Try out some more keys, then go exploring and look for more. Then you'll get the hang of it.
The narrative prompt has been locked.
Very true.
This is great for me. I read this on my yesterday.
Yeah, for real.
What was I saying? Oh, the candy in his mouth is really funny to me. Imagine if like his whole quest, it's difficult because it's him, so like he's like going through like Candyland, and everyone is extra lovey-dovey, and he has to like.
He goes through Calliope's art.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if that's what that's foreshadowing, which it's probably not, that's fucking insane.
That would be funny. Hey, bro. Hey, Jack.
Oh hey, he has a gold tooth, kind of like him.
That's for true. End of Act 6, Intermission 4.
Thank God.
Wow, that was short.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Next.
Sound page, Act 6, Act 5.
Next. Let's go.
Okay. A taste for adventure. Yeah.
Fenestrated plane.
That's...
Want me to turn it up slightly?
Yeah, sure.
Jake. No. Jake?
Looks like Jake.
Or not Vriska, she's gray.
Could even be John, young John.
Yeah, young John. No,
This
there
is
is
Jake's planets.
Yeah, this is Jake.
We know what we're talking about.
Yeah, obviously.
Putting it. Yeah.
Mm.
Why does that sound familiar? What else is he?
Hey, buddy.
Whoa.
Hey, man.
I like that every time one of the guys gets into the game, they're like, I gotta make myself a suit.
Yeah, nice suit. Tap. I was about to say, that is the fourth wall, isn't it?
Oh, he wants to see Grandma. Is Godcat with them?
Hey! Hey! Oh my god!
Celadon?
Celadon?
Aerosol.
Oh, I forgot that was
Fuck you! Fuck you!
their ship name. Fucking rules.
Jake loves him.
Does the fan like that guy?
Oh my god.
Some of them.
What was his element?
What do you mean? He's
land.
He's
He's-
Xenon.
Yeah, Dunes and
Are we gonna get all the sprites this sound
Now
page?
he's in Xenon.
This might be a Jake-centric sound page.
Oh?
Oh? That means everything has to be green.
Dirk! Oh
You wanna have a conversation with
no!
yourself?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Deeper
Oh,
side.
he doesn't want to talk to his boyfriend.
Oh jeez, this is gonna be a tough one, boys. This is my reward for not having done anything yesterday.
Yeah, this is your Marley episode. That's what I'm calling it. What the fuck?
Dude, where you at, man? Wait, which computer are you using? I'm not comfortable knowing my words could be hovering over Cage's clownish sort of gaunt face. Could you maybe switch back to naked blue chicks as your exclusive desktop folder? Thank you in advance. Thanks in advance.
I read that as Tio.
Tia!
Tio reference.
Oh, what happened? But yeah, I don't know if you just want a little solitude, or if maybe you finally got just got a case of Strider fatigue. I can understand that. I mean, let's get all neurotic on you. I'm just saying I get it, if that's what's going on. But for real, if you gotta sneak away for a few days, that's cool. This might be kind of dope if you would at least let me know which planet you scurried off to. And by dope, I mean considerate. Really not trying to be a drag here. Wondering what's up is all. Want to meet up soon? I found a really promising tomb we could raid. Looks like it runs hella deep. If I've got the specs right, could run as deep as the lion's mouth itself. But without all the fucking fire to deal with. Wait, I mean the lion's mouth. Gotta underline that key shit. Always forget. Figure it should take a couple days to make it to the bottom. Only a day if we both go limp and just fall the whole way down to the stairs. Ignoring literally every sage warning we've ever received about those treacherous plummeting zigzags. Just tumbling down in a floppy-limbed trance like a couple of puppets in a race arranged by some drunk gamblers. If you're into another expedition, head to Low Tack and then hit me up. Just don't forget your mask this time. The deeper we go, the worse it gets, remember? Could be some unreal grist down there. More puzzle shit. Loads of skeletons. Pack your guns, dog.
There's double texting, and
Then there's that.
And then there's that. Hold on. I need a drink of water.
Oh man.
Ooh.
Look at their little picture.
Definitely bumped the mic there for a second.
you did.
How could you?
I'm so sorry.
You ruined it.
The
Homestuck is-
canceled.
The Homestuck is ruined. Homestuck what now?
Sorry, fuck.
You fucked it.
You said the wrong words.
Homestuck summer. My bad.
Did you say holiday?
I did say holiday, yes. Alright.
Take a seat.
Ooh
Welcome
wee.
to our office.
Welcome back to Homestuck.
Ooh-wee.
Ooh wee, Ricky.
No.
No, no. Solicit wisdom from your friendly guide.
Oh jeez.
Guy.
Oh
Can I meet him?
jeez.
Well, he's both my characters.
I
Yeah, it
know.
has to be
I just love it so
Jay.
much.
Sigh.
No.
Oh. Hey there, buddy. I nearly forgot you were bobbing around about over there. What with my emotional dilemmas?
Oh, please. As if that loud, hairy thigh wasn't so obviously directed at getting my take on your shitty, boring boyfriend
Are
problems.
you having period cramps?
Are you having period cramps?
They don't get that.
Was I really so transparent? You're a good man, Mr. Aerosol. A good man with a good heart. I'm lucky to have you as a friend.
No, you bloody imbecile. I am not a good man. I don't have a good heart, and I'm not your fucking friend. I think you may be the dumbest human being I have ever encountered. And I don't even know why I bothered floating down in this little grassy gulch to flip you the daily bird. I must be out of my already tortured pan to bother with any of your over-emotional fuckbags.
It sounds like you have cotton all the way down your
I suppose it's true. You can be a bit of a surly customer. I don't hold it against you, though. You've always been a wonderful source of amusement and companionship in this desolate place.
Well, wow, it's cool I amuse you. That really gives me meaning to my joke of an existence. I mean, wow, thanks.
Sure thing. I'm just not sure who else to talk to about my issues with Dirk.
Okay, but why don't you give this person a whirl? Not me.
I'm so conflicted. I've enjoyed our time together and all the adventures we've had over the last few months. But as a paramour, he has been overbearing to say the least. I don't know if I have the gumption to withstand another round of needy overtures. What do you think? What do you think, Sir Sprite? Should I put the old kibosh on the affair?
You were right.
I hate how you say everything. How can he stand you?
Although, frankly, that prospect alone sounds arduous. I wouldn't even know what to say to the poor fella. You are my mystical guide on this adventure. What perchance might you advise?
All right. You want some red rum counsel?
Oh, God.
Well, here you
going
go.
pee.
I'm of the mindset that when you have a rock-solid piece of ass tied to the dock, you don't bloody well tug the knot loose and shove the fucker off with the heel of your boot. But when another part of me just wonders what the fuck I just said there, like, that was just such a weird sociopathic thought I had. I honestly had no idea how bad I could possibly feel about myself until I became myself, if that makes sense. Your bro has feelings to consider. He's not some slice of grub steak. Well, why are you consulting with me? I'm a disaster. No, I'm a disaster that I'm a disaster that shit's... Wait, what the fuck?
Shit's its. That definitely shit its.
No, I'm a disaster, that shit. It's emotional pants with thick liquid catastrophe. So don't even come near me.
Oh, Mr. Harrisol, you are in rare form today.
Fuck you, Jake. I'm not funny. I have no actual clue why you think I'm so funny. So piss off! I should have exploded myself the moment he spawned me. Every day, I'm wondering why I haven't blown myself up yet. One time, I think I almost did. Then I just thought, nah. I think the truth is, deep down, I must love suffering. Just like you and what's his face in your train wreck of a Mathebridge ship.
Stop! My sides! Your hat is too rich! Oh, thanks, buddy. This is cheering me up at least a little.
Shut up. Oh, and you know what else is flippin' bullshit? This hoax that you're implying there's no one else to talk to about this. Talk to a member of your own fucking species for a change. Well, what about Crocker? Try ruining her day with your whiny, wishy-washy rubbish.
You're right. I really should catch up with Janie. It's been a while since we spoke. It does seem like more and more I'm the one to get in touch with her. I do hope she hasn't tired too badly of listening to my problems. The last thing I want is to give the impression that everything revolves around my various romantic hurdles.
Revolve around? It's a bit late for that, Jake. Your flushed quadrant is a black hole, and we are all being dragged screaming through its event horizon. Just talk to Jane, and never fucking look at me again for the rest of your life. I'm leaving. Hey, here's one for the road.
Ah, there she blows. Your favorite finger of all. You sure do love showing that one to people. It actually becomes a vaguely comforting gesture.
You know what? You know what you've done, Jake? You have totally ruined the act of flipping people off. It was the one joy I had left. I hope you're happy.
Boy howdy!
I fucking love aerosol spray.
I love this guy so much.
So hard to do. That is so hard to voice.
I bet it is. Should we wait?
Yeah, we should wait.
Okay.
I
bet that sounded awful. Midway through, I was like, God, thank God we have a voice actor here.
It's so hard because what I do is I kind of switch back and forth between the two of them and kind of have like a middle ground as well.
Yeah.
It's hard.
I bet.
It's
yeah.
really fucking hard.
Yeah, I
dude.
bet it's so hard.
Do it.
Oh man. So this is the planet of Neon.
Yeah.
Okay, this
Pyramids
is
of Neon.
Yeah, Roxy's planet.
There's another sprite I really want to voice.
Oh my! Yeah, I'm allowing you to voice it.
Fuck, it would be so funny.
I think you should.
Oh man.
Sorry, my sister was texting me about my other sister.
No, you're
Oh,
good.
no worries.
I heard everything you guys were saying. I was just sitting there like, this is really awkward for me.
I hope you liked aerosol
I love
Sprite.
aerosol spray. It sounds really good.
It is.
All
Alright,
right.
here we are with pyramids and neon.
Yep.
Oh, Roxy.
We're gonna get another Sprite.
Here's this. We do.
Hey, it's pink.
Happy birthday,
That's
Jamie.
Peppery and Nepeta.
That is indeed Peppery and
Let me do
Nepeta.
it. Let me do it.
Of course.
Godcat.
Uh-oh. Hey, remember when you were talking about Jane and Jake yesterday?
Oh,
You really got that nail on the head.
I saw where this was
I'm
going.
rubbing off on you.
Greetings.
Oh, hello, Jake.
I'm not interrupting anything, am I?
Not really. Roxy and I are just setting a few things up here.
Ah, I see. I would be happy to message you again later if you would spare you any inconvenience.
No, it's fine. It's really nice to hear from you, actually. I was starting to worry you might have forgotten.
Whose birthday is it?
It's hers.
Forgotten?
Oh, no.
Forgotten what now?
That's so fucked up.
Never mind.
Wait, don't tell me. Is it a tomb or a crypt of some such? Are you preparing for another grist-seeking expedition? Oh shit, did you schedule my assistance for the raid and I forgot all about it?
No, Jake. We didn't need your help for raiding a tomb, but thanks for thinking of us. I don't know what this clueless pair of damsels would do without you.
Blast. Well, what in the name of Willie Howard Taft's great tub-choking bottom could I be forgetting then? This is going to drive me crazy. Can you give me a hint?
Yes, it has to do with the day I was born, which was almost exactly 16 years ago.
Of course! Your birthday!
Didn't you get Roxy's invitation? It was my understanding that she gave you and Dirk notice weeks ago.
Yes, that's right. Now I remember. The date sure snuck up on us quick, didn't it? Sorry, you know how things can slip my mind. The cord on my shoulders isn't the steel trap it used to be. Nothing like the well-oiled puzzle buster you've got up there. Well, damn. Looks like the egg monster took quite the spirited dump on my face this time.
Jake, what?
I feel so dumb. I'll be right over.
Well, if you recall, the party is actually tomorrow. Like I said, we're just setting a few things up. Roxy is putting up some decorations. I baked a cake. You were, of course, free to join us early, too. I just thought, since I hadn't heard from you in quite some time, you had better things to do.
You baked a cake for your own party?
Yes? So?
I don't know. Something seems amiss about that. Isn't it that against tradition or inviting bad luck or something? But I guess it makes sense since you love baking cakes. It's like a present you give to yourself.
Jake, what was it you actually wanted?
Oh, I just wanted to get your advice on some stuff. But since I've been a heel and forgotten about your party, maybe I shouldn't bother you with that. So 16 big ones, huh? Those whole sweet 16. Last one of us to notch the vaunted sixer. It's a big step. I knew you'd make it. I always said I believed in you, didn't I? Just kidding. The
Inexorable.
this inexorable nature of time's passing virtually assured you would get that hold, so you didn't really have anything to do with it. I mean, not that I don't still believe in you. I do. She's so fucking mad at us, dude. I can't believe it's already been... How long? What, like a year already since we entered? Holy moly, where does the time go?
It's been more like 5 months.
Okay, we said 2 months.
Probably in that last flash it was around 2 months, but...
Okay. Yeah, there's been another time skip, I see. Oh, well, that's still a pretty long time. I have to admit it's been a longer stint than I expected. Certainly one involving more downtime than I would have guessed. I really thought we would have been treated to more action, what being legendary players of a mysterious cosmic game. But no, it seems the primary duty of the so-called nobles is to wait around twiddling our thumbs. I'm really beginning to wonder when these fabled heroes will arrive. And they're really going to be those heroes we have been led to believe? I sure hope so. I'd love to meet my pen pal, dear old departed grandma. But as a feisty youngster. Sorry, I looked on the... As a feisty youngster. What a hoot that'll be. And you with your pop-pop. Let's not forget about him. Not to mention the young Strider and Lalonde relatives. I bet they're a barrel of laughs. I met them just once, but I was too shy to say anything. Then I got in a fight. Did I ever mention that, Jane?
Yes, many times.
Holy fuck, he's not shutting up,
No,
is he?
no, he's not. He's never going to shut up.
Oh my god, dude, shut up. You've already fucked up. Just please stop.
This is great for me. You guys keep going.
Not to say it's been all downtime and doldrums. Exploring has been great. Finding treasure, solving riddles, becoming better friends. I wouldn't trade that for anything. And maybe we're getting close to something big happening regardless. Every day it seems like more and more undead creatures crawl out from the shadows. Bigger ones and stronger ones. Does their presence herald something worse coming? Just as the legends indicate our presence heralds something better. I just wish we could actually kill the fucking things. Even the little ones can absorb so much damage before yielding any spoils. Remember, Jane? Remember at the start how we kept trying to kill them? Mm-hmm. Oh my god. Oh my god. We'd all gang up on like an imp skeleton for an hour, just clobbering it repeatedly. Knocking its bones down, waiting for it to reassemble and keep coming at us. Only to finally be rewarded with a shitty pittance of grist. But I guess the silver lining was it forced us to explore ruins more often and scavenge for more loot there. So I think we've learned quite more that way. But it sure makes resources hard to come by, having to get them exclusively from chests and whatnot. Why are you talking like she doesn't know?
I know.
He's just rambling.
He just needs something to say.
I know. Sometimes I wonder if we've been missing out on a really rewarding part of the game by neglecting to build up our houses. Makes you wonder, but it just costs so much. Better to stick to making more practical stuff, don't you think? Sometimes I wonder...
All of her responses so far are just like, mm-hmm.
Yeah. Is he still going?
Yeah. Sometimes I wonder if the heroes had the same problems in their game. Do you think they found an easier way to kill skeletons? Were they just as shameless as when it came to splurging our precious grist on swanky new duds? Oh, yes. Did the same enigmatic bard haunt their game? Yes. And if so, which hilarious dead trolls did he throw into the flashy blobs?
You know I was.
Mr. Aerosol tells me he knows many things about the heroes because he saw them in action when he was alive. But he won't tell me a thing about them. These troll sprites sure do love keeping their secrets, don't they?
Does he know that aerosol spray is 2 different trolls?
Yeah.
He's gotta.
He's not talking about. He didn't say when they were alive. He said when he was
That's
alive.
nice, Jake. I'm kind of busy, though. What did you actually want to talk to me about? Actually, why don't we just talk about it tomorrow?
Okay, well, we can talk about that if you insist. Really, Jay, you sure know how to twist a fella's arm. I just wanted to get your take on what you might call my own personal ultimate riddle. It involves Dirk.
Don't make me do this again.
You? Me?
You were reading it. I have to witness it secondhand.
Yeah, man, I'm in it.
Firsthand.
She's getting so fucking mad. You don't say.
It's true. I haven't seen him in a couple of days. I've been laying low for a while, but I just received another series of pushy inquiries from him. Maybe I shouldn't be too hard on the guy, since he was probably just concerned, not having heard from me and all. But I still couldn't help but detect a tone of desperation, like he could sense I might be having doubts. This kind of thing has been all too common, unfortunately. I'm not sure it's going to work anymore. He could be so needy! If only he could just relax and trust that I won't spontaneously tire of his company. Although the irony, I guess, is that his overbearing tendencies are beginning to fulfill his own paranoid prophecy. Bangarang. It's such a shame. We've had so many capital adventures together. I don't know why he has to be like this. He always was such an intense fella, but in person, holy cow! I wonder if it has to do with the fact that he grew up alone in the middle of the ocean, and now he doesn't know how to deal with people without suffocating them. But then again, I grew up under similar circumstances, and I think I turned out pretty much okay, actually. At least I hope so. Do you think so, Jane? Actually, it's just occurred to me. It's funny he didn't mention your party in his text. I'm sure he wouldn't have forgotten. He never forgets anything with all his calculations and his computerized brain, both figurative and literal. I wonder what his game was. He invited me on an expedition without mention of your party as a potential conflict. If he sensed that I could use some space, perhaps he was concerned that if we both showed up to the party, it would be awkward. Or maybe he didn't want to mention he was going to the party in case he would spook me away from attending. Oh my god. Shut up, dude.
Get some water.
Oh, yeah.
Yap Central.
Yap Central.
I'm
talking
telling
about
you.
I
nothing.
missed the mini strip. Actually, Ethan and I were looking at it this morning, and we just kept counting how many of the voices were me, and I think we got like 8.
That's so funny.
There were 8 of your characters on screen at once.
I really love my little guys.
Or maybe he didn't want to mention he was going to the party in case it would spook me away from attending. Do you see, Jane? This is what his endless machinations do to you. Anything he says could be part of some grand, convoluted scheme, and it just makes you agonize and boggle and wonder until your brain hurts, and then you just know it's a battle you can't win. Do you know what I mean, Jane? Mm-hmm. Do you think I should just bite the bullet and end it? It's probably the right thing to do. Boy, I am not looking forward to that conversation, though. It's going to be a doozy. What did I get myself into here? I think I've made lots of mistakes, honestly. Not the least of which was getting the shitty tattoo, now that I think about it. Yes, I know we all thought it was rich at first. It was a riot at first. I guess it just still is, maybe. But lately I've been wondering if it might not have been an act of sound judgment. Can you believe that, Jane? I don't know. It's a real pickle I'm in here, but I do feel better just being able to get it off my chest. You're such a good friend, Jane. Always ready to listen to my relationship woes. What a trooper.
Her ass does not give a fuck.
No, she does not. Oh no.
Things are about to boil over.
Yeah, the pot's boiling over, dude. Oh no.
I need him to shut the fuck up.
Oh
He's
my
digging his grave
lord.
right now.
He really is.
Oh,
It never ceases to amaze me how excellent you are at this friendship business. Where would we all be without you? In a way, you really have been the glue holding us all together on our adventure. Gosh, you're a stand-up gal. Oh, which actually reminds me of another thing that's been bugging me about Dirk. He can often be almost hilariously self-absorbed. Don't even get me started on when he goes off on these long monologues about his philosophical gobbledygook. I'm not sure he actually has much of a filter when it comes to others' regard and as interesting points of conversation. Not to rag on the guy too hard, but I guess at times I would just like to see a little more self-awareness from him is all.
Jake.
Did I tell you what happened on our last expedition together?
Jake.
I can't remember if I mentioned. Oh man, but thinking back on it, what happened is even more ridiculous in retrospect. Where do I begin?
Jake!
What?
Shut up!
Huh?
Shut up!
Did I say something wrong?
Brother.
Oh no, Cake.
Jake, please, stop talking!
I don't.
Jake! I said shut up!
What?
Just shut the fuck up!
Look at Roxy! Look at the sprite!
Ay, caramba.
No.
What in tarnation is the matter, Jane?
What's the matter? What's the matter? I am sick and fucking tired to death of your insufferable blithering bullshit.
Whoa there. You seem really worked up. Maybe we should just calm down and talk this through like sensible adults. Also, you're going kind of heavy on the cape thing.
On the caps.
On the caps there, aren't you? Sorry, blurriness.
I know.
Sort of makes it seem like you're shouting, just saying.
I am shouting! There are literal shouts of anger coming out of my actual mouth, and they are directed at you!
Yikes. Well, okay then. Can you tell me why you're so upset with me? Is it because I forgot your birthday party? Because I do feel awful about that.
Oh my god, why are you so clueless? I really can't stand it!
Really, I feel like a tool about forgetting. You know how I am. I forget stuff. I mean, shucks, Buster. If I knew how to make it up to you, I would. If it ameliorates matters I am slightly pretty much the shucksiest Buster of contrition that I can manage.
It's not about my birthday! The fact that you forgot certainly didn't help, but that's not it. See, you just don't get it! Oh, and could you please stop saying Shucks Buster? Shucks Buster was my thing, and you stole it!
I thought Shucks Buster was sort of our thing.
No, it was my thing, but I allowed it to be our thing. Back when you used to give a shit, but now it's just mine, and you can't have it anymore.
Okay. I suppose I could go with a Shoot Buddy or Fudge Jr.? Or maybe forgo an analogous catchphrase altogether. But I clearly stepped in it big time with you, and I'd really like to know what I did. Oh,
Jake, let me ask you, do you even remember the last time we talked?
Wasn't it a few days ago?
No, try a few weeks ago. And even then, you messaged me just to talk about some stupid shit that happened with Dirk. A tedious gesture, which you then saw fit to reprise on my birthday of all days, whilst considerately forgetting about it. And even when I reminded you about it, you still barged ahead with your self-indulgent relationship claptrap anyway.
I didn't realize it was so long ago. Sorry about that. Again, all I can say is, where does the time go? I guess I have trouble keeping up with everything I'm supposed to. Which would seem includes personal relationships as much as calendars.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a little bit acid reflux. It's fine. It's fine. I'm fine.
Sorry, I'm yelling like right next to you.
No, you're good. I'm not worried about you yelling for my consideration. It's them I'm worried about.
They can handle
I'm
it.
gonna be honest. I didn't like her at first. I fucking love her. And I feel like she's not gonna get the time she deserves.
No, she doesn't get the time she
That
deserves.
sucks.
Where was I? I'm not much of a leader of people. Not like you are, Shane. I think when it comes to adventuring, maybe I'm more of a solo act. Which, now that I think about it, might be contributing to my problems with Dirk. Maybe that's part of the reason why I needed some space. Oh, brother, there I go again, blustering about my problems. I guess I see what you mean. But really, if you wanted to talk sooner, then why didn't you get in touch with me? It feels as though I'm always the one to say hello to you lately.
Yeah, that's because every single time we chat, you do nothing but talk about yourself. You never ask me how I'm feeling or what I've been up to. You just launch into your romantic problems, and I just listen like an accommodating fool as always. Just stop bothering. Why should I subject myself to that repeatedly? You might actually be the most thoughtless, self-centered person I have ever met. I can't believe I used to feel...
Huh? You used to feel what?
Not the time.
Jake, has it ever occurred to you how it must feel for someone to listen to her friend go on and on about his boyfriend problems when all along But she just couldn't say because she blew it and it was too late. I don't even know why I'm bothering to explain this to you. Never mind.
Oh my god. Now hold the phone.
Do
Jane!
Don't read ahead.
Jane, I think I may finally understand what's been going on here. In retrospect, I can't believe I've been this blind. You're right, I really can be deplorably thick sometimes. Looking back, I can see how many of our conversations must have been torment for you. You really should have told me how you felt sooner.
Yeah, I know.
If you had told me you had the hots for Dirk, I would have backed off without another word. What are friends for?
We should kill him. We should kill him.
He is the stupidest bastard I have ever met in my life. I want to smack
I
him.
don't even think John is this oblivious.
No, he's not. Okay, that one scared me.
I wanted it to.
Wait. Did I say something dumb again? Consort it. I think maybe something is getting lost in translation of our respective chat clients. Maybe we should wait until tomorrow and just clear the air face to face at your party.
No, you aren't coming to my party.
Oh, come on, Jane. Be a sport.
You aren't coming to my party because there isn't going to be a party. Go raid some tombs with your boyfriend. Go make out with him or break up with him or whatever it is your fickle, selfish heart desires. I'm at the end of my rope with you. I am fed up with your stupid movies and your stupid adventures and your stupid old-timey chars and your stupid dashing good looks. Who needs any of it?
I say, Jane, before you do anything rash.
Oh, will you please just...
Oh, oops.
That's her Crocker headband, right?
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up, Buster!
Jane. Yo, Janie? You okay there?
I will be peachy fucking keen once I stop this novelty mustache headset into oblivion, and not a moment sooner.
Janie, Janie, that ain't a reasonable thing.
Au contraire! I believe you will find that once this piece of shit has been reduced to subatomic particles, we will come out smelling like fucking roses.
Jane, stop it. You're upsetting Fafetta. Just think of Fafetta. That's all I'm asking. Poor Fafetta.
Oh, my lord.
I love Fafetta Sprite.
Fafetta Sprite is awesome.
She means the world to me.
Oh, Fafetta, my sweet patootie. You and I both know Fafetta had to deal... Yeah. You and I both know Fafetta had to deal with garbage from jerk-off boys before. So don't give me this poor Fafetta crap.
Well, yeah. My girl Fafetta knows what's up. She's been around the D-bag block a time or two. Am I right, Fafetta? Shit, yes. Give me paw bump. Bump.
Jane, you want to get in on this action? Come give us a fistful of sugar. Completely the three-way for Max. Get in here. The Max girl power plus solidarity against dumb dudes. Jane, jeez, don't leave us hanging here.
Fine.
Jane, that was the piss poorest paw bump I've ever seen. That was like a negative bump. We are going to have to pump a long and hard into the night to dig us out of this fucking bump hole you dug us into. She's so Dave-coded. With that tragic bump. That bump was like Shakespearean. Makes me want to weep softly and leave a bouquet somewhere. Someone plays a sad trumpet in the distance. Look at Fafetta. She just sniffled a little at how sad that bump was. God, cat.
G-Cat.
Okay, God. I was just trying to cheer you up. Take your mind off of what the hell that was. You weren't serious about calling off the party, were you? Here, let me just get the chess guys to help put the table back on the roof and maybe salvage the cake out of that sand dune over there and... Nope, the chess guys just finished eating it. Let's bake another one, okay?
No, I was serious. I'm not in the mood for a party anymore.
So, it sounds like you got Jake.
You got jaked.
Why, yes, that is the face of a girl who just got Englished with the extreme prejudice. Prejudice? He was a blockhead and forgot your birthday, didn't he? I'm sorry, Jane.
Yeah, me too. Can we maybe not rehash the whole terrible conversation, though?
Yeah, we don't have to.
Just maybe try not to hold whatever dumb shit he said against him forever. That's just like how the guy is. Like, he doesn't mean to be a douche, but it's kind of like a byproduct of his whole ridiculous Jake English experience. Like, his dunk-ass shenanigans, his dunk-ass shenanies leave him behind a residue that looks like a douche and tastes like a douche, but it ain't a real thing. Like, douche substitute, douche tofu. I can't believe it's not douche. I'm just trying to say not terrible things about him in hopes you don't start hating each other, but I guess this is the one you want to hear now. Okay, so yeah, I guess Jake's dumping Dirk soon. Oh, like the writing wasn't so on the wall for those two from day one. Poor Dirk. I wanted to say something to prepare him for it, but I never had the heart to bring it up, I guess. What can you do? Hey, the silver lining is, I mean, if you can forgive him for the shitting on your birthday stuff, maybe this is finally your chance to play for the J-Man. Eh? You're in the way, I was trying to...
Eh?
Roxy, please, as if that isn't the furthest thing from my mind right now. I am so done with that whole train of thought.
Wait, so you really think you're just, like, completely over him?
Yes, sirree. If Jake's the rainbow, then just call me a little house from Kansas. Whee!
Wait, really? As in like, you don't give a shit if he dates anybody? Or...
Mm-hmm.
I see. Interesting.
Wait, what?
Roxy, no.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
Nothing. It was a joke.
Was it really?
Okay, maybe not a total joke, but still mostly a joke. I don't know.
Roxy, I get you're trying to make me feel better, but a lot of things you're saying here aren't really helping. Do you even realize what you're saying half the time? I think I liked you better when you were drinking.
Jane? No. Don't say that. I had a problem.
Okay, yeah, I was out of line there, and I'm sorry.
Better be.
That stupid conversation with Jake pushed me over some kind of edge, and now I'm feeling really, really distraught. This game is so much more depressing than I thought it would be. Everything is dead and empty and full of graves, and all we're supposed to do is just keep waiting and waiting and waiting. But for how much longer? And I still don't know where my dad is, and you still haven't been able to reach Calliope. And what if they're both... And now on top of all that, I may have just permanently destroyed my friendship with Jake. And now, I just want to be alone.
Jane, wait.
I have to go.
Where are you going? Abscond.
Jane, abscond. Youth roll, last roll, nice abscond.
Home.
Home.
Oh. Good lord. All my friends are just being disasters. Well, looks like it's just us. Party night with G-Cat and Fafetta. Fafetta? Ugh, dang it. Hey, you know how I could have used some support there? Where was all that profound shipping experience when we really needed it? Usually I can barely shut you up, girl. Maybe you just clammed up at all the drama. You would have loved that pun. Clammed up. Oh, I'm so funny. The one I just said about the clams. You heard it. Scritch, scritch, scritch.
Aw.
Oh, it's okay. You had enough drama in your lives. You deserve some rest. Good night, sweet princess.
Aw.
So, G-Cat. I guess this just leaves the two of us. Just the two of us. Wow, this is great. You gonna behave yourself? Not do anything too vexing or Cheshire Catty. I hope.
Oh, God.
Oh, motherfuck.
Where is she?
Well, bye, Roxy.
Bye, Roxy.
Oh, she's on
Durs.
What was like the Warner Bros. Logo if it was...
And she's asleep.
Is that the Condes?
Is
Because those are Pfeffery Home.
that's the Condes?
And she's English glowing.
Roxy.
Roxy!
Roxy. Jane, ollie outie.
I don't care right now.
Jane. Ollie's outie.
Why did G-Cat spawn her here?
G-Cat is controlled by the Condes.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Okay, we have like an hour more.
Okay.
Yeah.
This was updated at 5 a.m.
Wow, yeah. We're almost at Christmas.
Where
Interesting. There's
are
always something for
you,
Christmas.
Why can't
Oh.
I find you?
Oh, great.
You're fucking with
Am I
me.
doing this or are you?
Do you want to?
No.
Okay, I'll talk to myself.
Oh, Jesus.
Crocker, it's me. Remember me?
What the?
Oops, no. Hold shift nostalgically. Yes.
Oh, you have got to be kidding me. You are the absolute last person I want to hear from right now. And the bottom of that list is pretty competitive territory at the moment.
Don't be like that, you stupid earth cow. How are we supposed to be becoming friends if you recoil from my olive branch like I'm flailing a withered mummy's severed limb in your direction?
I don't want us to become friends. We all thought you were good for gone, and we liked it that way. Please don't tell me you found a second wind of petty trolling in you.
Hey, I don't troll. I jeer. Get it right. Trolling is for losers. Losers specifically who are trolls.
Whatever. And what's with the ugly green text? Reading your malformed sentence fragments was unpleasant enough as it was.
I borrowed it from my sister. And shut up, it looks great. And is no uglier than you, who I can now see with ease, for the record.
Whom you can see, moron. And no, you can't. Calliope said you couldn't see us at all in our game session. So I think you're lying.
Am I really? When right now I am looking at a homely female in dumb blue pants, sulking in a gray place, typing on a computer with a strange human face.
Oh, dear God, why?
My power has grown considerably since I last jeered you. I may have made remarkable strides on my sacred journey toward important adulthood on this bullshit planet, which used to be your home. I have found many keys and unlocked many holes, and now I can see more and learn more than you could ever fucking dream.
How wonderful for you. I don't care how all-seeing and all-powerful you think you are. If your intent is to waste my time with more of your pitiful bullying, then you are out of luck, because that is exactly not the sort of crap I am in the mood for today. Toodaloo!
Wait! I think we got off on the wrong foot. How about we gnaw that one off and start over? I was trying to pay you a compliment.
What?
My people aren't meant to like anybody. Get it? I mean, not the way humans do. We don't have the human emotion called love. And we spontaneously start mashing keys when we are forced to even type the word. All our relationships are dictated by the miracle of hatred. So, when I use bad words towards you, that's just me saying things to try to know you better. Like, socially, as a friend. So when I say you're ugly, which you factually are, I mean that from my perspective of being normal and not a shitty alien. To say that, you are actually unattractive in an unpleasant way to my brain.
Nope, that makes very little sense.
Fuck! Try using your supposedly better smartness than mine. You think somewhat laterally about, like, fucking culture. That isn't yours, you dumb bitch.
Yes, I see it all too clearly now. You're really quite the charmer.
No, come on. Dumb bitch is another great compliment, in the same vein as that which I just described. It's a term of endearment I use to talk about girls, who in my view have managed to avoid being utterly beneath my personal acknowledgement. This isn't complicated.
Uh-huh. So you're actually trying to claim that you find me attractive from the alleged bad means good point of view of your hate-driven species?
Fraction.
Definitely. And I'm not joking around, Crocker. I've unlocked a bunch of your screens and spent a lot of time watching you, while thinking just the dirtiest thoughts.
I
Ew.
don't want them to.
You pig?
The other female, too. Let's not forget your squad's backup, bitch. How nasty is she? Just so foul. And the things you get up to with one another. Oh my. Even I need need I even cite the altercation with your puffy slumber loaves?
Excuse me?
My compliments in particular on your colorful undergarments while bouncing up and down on that soft human sarcophagus.
Oh, that's just great. The one time we had a generic girly pillow fight, and it turns out some pervert was watching us. I think I need a shower. Assuming I can take when I get in peace.
Don't worry, you can't. But seriously, Jane. Can I call you Jane? Bitch, listen. You are one grody harlot, which means good, bad things to me. Let's remember. When I unlocked you, I don't know, maybe I've changed. Or maybe it's just you, since you turned older. But you've really filled out since I last saw you before.
What? Really?
Hell yes. I do enjoy a meaty bitch. With a little with a little clout.
What do you mean exactly by clout?
Oh, I think you know. When physical proportions of the bitch just kind of jut out exuberantly.
Do you mean why am I even having this conversation?
I just have a weak spot for the above average heft of your parts, which wobble the most. Now do something nauseating for me to watch. I want to see a tawdry act of hardcore schmaltz. See that rock over there? Pretend it's the other insolent bitch. Act a little nervous with your idle hand. Graze one of your more bulbous locations incidentally, and then ask the rock if it wants to fall in love. Ooh.
What? No. Are you insane? I don't care where you are or whatever the hell it is you unlocked to spy on me. You aren't allowed to sit there all day leering at my boobs.
Your what?
My what? Wait, what were you talking about?
No, tell me what those things you said are. I'm so enticed.
Screw you. Tell me what you were getting at with all that. The stuff about clout and my bulbous locations.
I was just saying, my taste prefers when the bucks of Shrew's physique puts a little healthy dent in space-time.
Space-time?
Oh, he's calling her fat.
Yes.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing.
I like how salty it is when a bitch grows out of her skeletal phase and her frame really begins to challenge the horizontal dimensions.
What?
When the female rump starts getting more mileage out of its wideness attribute, more bang for its boon buck. It excites me better when bitches punish the ground with each megalithic footstep.
Holy fuck.
Shut up! I'm not fat!
Jane bitch, I have new orders.
Jane bitch.
You will strip to the scanty pair of party pants and the cloth chest piece you wear under those plain rags, and then find a naughty patch of mud and roll around in the mud like an earth pig, flaunting for me your slippery and swollen porcine physicality.
Yes, because Jane's having a breakdown.
Yes.
And this is making it so much worse.
Oh, yeah.
And maybe grunt some decadent poems through your snout about some shitface you adore. Oh, yes, that would be wretched.
Go fuck yourself!
Wait, don't shut me out. Remember what I said about our different cultures or whatever. Have a fucking open mind, Jane. I made you a present for your birthday, whatever that actually means. See how I'm making an effort to understand your customs? Meet me half of the goddamn way.
Oh, cripes. What is it?
A sublime artistic portrait. Remember how I said my power was growing with each day? This applies as well to my prowess as a draftsman.
Oh, goodness, no. You poor delusional thing. I don't care what progress you think you've made. You will never be a good artist, dear.
Horseshit! My illustration is stunning. It is a nearly photographic representation of your odious milkshake. Now park the industrial load of freight you declare a bottom and feast your eyes on my fucking excellence.
What is this?
Jane, this is you.
He sucks. shocking.
Caliborn, you can't say that.
I believe I have chosen the perfect shape for you. It is described in certain circles knowledgeable of the arts as a circle. I'm very pleased with how faithfully it has captured the obscene rotundity of your magnificent carriage. Truly a spitting image of the Crocker bitch. Now listen carefully. You may learn something. The masterpiece aficionado will notice how I have achieved this highly advanced and difficult shape. What most gifted artisans will tell you is that circles are basically fucking impossible to draw. Trust me, it's like a paradox. A shape without angles? What? So I fucking cheated. I navigated the irrational perimeter by making a lot of easily understandable, totally logical marks, forming a whole bunch of little right angles. The cheating part happens when I do this a lot, so it goes in a round direction. This one came out well, I think. But there's room to improve. I have theorized that if I keep making bogus circles like this, while drawing more and more angles, but smaller, so small that you can't start seeing them, that the illusion of the circle will be complete, and people will believe in the fake circle, like a bunch of suckers. I bet nobody has thought of that circle strategy. I think I'm the first at this idea, and best at it already. People think I'm dumb, especially the voice in my head, and they may be right about me being dumb. But when it comes to the special way I do things, which is always, actually, the perfect way, I am a genius.
Okay.
This is...
That is the most pointless and incomprehensible load of drivel I have ever read. Your portrait is every bit as abysmal as I was expecting. And for the last time, I am not fat. I think your claims of attraction to heavy-set women, which you present as flattery, is an obvious ruse to get me to feel insecure about my appearance. And it isn't going to work.
Oink.
Shut your stupid face! Oh, this birthday is so awful. I can't stand it. Why is everyone treating me like shit today? What did I do to deserve this?
You were... Wait, what's the conjugation associated with human birth? Is it human borth? You were human borth.
Shut up! I'm done humoring your perverted adolescent mind games. Tell me what happened to Calliope. Calliope! We want you back. Please come back and spare us from this lecherous nincompoop. Calliope! Why doesn't this work?
Saying her name only wakes her up, if she's alive. So your hog face can snort the dirty syllables all at once. Hell, I will even give you a hand. Calliope, wake up, sis. Ha ha ha, whoops. She can't. The bitch is dead.
I don't believe you.
No, it's true. I got somebody to stab her, a lot. And then I stole her blood for my letters.
No, that can't be true. I refuse to believe even you would do something so terrible.
Jane, bitch, your preposterous female emotions are
Gotta
going
stop
earth
calling her that.
bananas again. Settle down and listen to boy reason. Do not make me demonstrate the veracity of my facts yet again. That saccharine tramp is such a goner, she's never coming back. Just like your dapper human guardian.
What? What do you know about my father? Where is he?
He's fucking dead is where.
You're lying again. Tell me what you know.
God, I am trying to. My facts are having difficulty penetrating your hysterical attitude. Listen to me very carefully. He was captured by an agent soon after you began your quest. He was then put in jail on Durst.
Okay, so he's on Durst then.
Bitch, you aren't paying attention. Do you know anything about the prison system on Durst? It isn't like the soft time you do in Prospect. I bet you never spent any time in that joke they call the slammer there, let alone on Durst.
And I suppose you have?
I was not very well behaved. I did more than my share of time, chained to the wall of a cell. Like I wasn't so used to that. I was like, do your worst. And then they did. Dursites do not treat their prisoners good, to say the least. I was only able to survive the brutality due to my exceptional constitution, and even to some extent, my ability to enjoy anguish. But your pathetic, frail human dad is a different story. There is no doubt at all that he is dead by now.
No, don't say that. Shut up!
Oh.
You really should believe me. I have unlocked many of his screens, just like yours.
5,555.
Oh, nice.
You should see how they treated him. The horror he experienced must be difficult for a human girl to imagine. Perhaps I should capture one of his visuals and send you firsthand.
You bastard! I said shut up!
His agony was magnificent and very long-lasting. You see, he was a VIP, a very important prisoner, so they gave him special treatment. Under such cruel circumstances, I believe he would have traded his favorite hat for a swift end to his hilarious suffering.
Stop it!
But it was so wonderful and great to watch. Between your father's demise and his daughter's epic posterior looming large on my video displays, I really must thank your entire family for hours of scandalous enjoyment.
Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up!
No, the Crosby top.
Fuck you! He's not dead! My dad's fine. I'm not fat, and I hate you! I'm never talking to you again! And stop watching me!
Keep absconding. Nice abscond ×2 combo.
I get some water.
Oh, man.
Poor Jane.
Diamond's Droog. Examine sleazy Darsite rag.
Made me sweat.
I bet, yeah. Hold on, that's me.
Is it?
It is me. I remember seeing this in the VOD.
Oh, okay.
Let's see what's in the news today. Jailgate. No surprise here. The Archagent is dominating the headlines yet again. Already approaching day 154 of this debacle. It's a big day for your kingdom. Hard to believe it's here already. Did I say one? No, whatever. I think I said 155 instead of 154.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Time sure flies when you're being smooth and well dressed. The article covers the usual tedious politics surrounding the negotiation of his release. After weeks of posturing and grandstanding, Prospect's terms have been bargained down to a polite apology signed by the Condess herself. Or those were the terms you were last aware of. You checked to see if there have been any further developments. Yeah, just as you thought. She refused those terms. Prospect then countered with a new offer. The apology no longer has to be polite. No way she cottons to that proposal either. It's quite obvious to you what's going on here. The White Queen was never really taking this negotiation seriously. She's been submitting frivolous proposals which she knows perfectly well the Condess will refuse on principle, daring her in front of the whole kingdom to swallow just an ounce of pride to get her agent back. This makes her look petty in the tabloids if she refuses, which was always inevitable, because as everyone knows, a queen is a vain creature, even alien sea queens. And you thought the kingdoms were locked into a stalemate before new management took over. What is that? Boonbugs?
No, that's
No, those are the
paper.
citations.
Oh, my bad.
Those are the citations.
I see. The press has run the story so far into the ground, you can barely bring yourself to keep up with it anymore. Sensationalism at its finest. Not that you're really itching to get Noir his old job back. Talk about a high-strung boss. The time and the clink should do him good. Like a forced vacation, where the combination is nearly on par with a 5-star hotel on Durst. Frankly, things run much smoother around here without him blowing a gasket every other day. Though you will say you could really use his expertise as a pencil pusher. You never knew anyone who could file paperwork quite like Noir. Sure, he complained bitterly about his desk job, but in truth he was always a reluctant savant of bureaucratic procedure and red tape. Now you're getting buried in all these damn tax forms and parking tickets. Maybe you should have them shuttled to his jail cell on Prospect so he can catch up. You have a feeling the Prosperian authorities would be willing to oblige. Actually, that is such a good idea. You can't believe you didn't think of it sooner. You have to get the droll on that. Yeah, the courtyard droll. That's my favorite one. You step over to your cubicle of fenestrated walls, which you had replaced since the prince trashed the old ones. You order the droll to sneak off to one of their worlds and whip up some fresher ones. Ooh, what is he up to? With a few alchemical upgrades while he was at it. The droll isn't really the sharpest tool in the shed, but he's certainly the most versatile, and also the most eager to please. If you have to watch his happy umbrella dance one more time, you swear to God. That was a black day for Nurse, when the prince went rogue. Well, not rogue, that was a bad choice of words. Why did the damn moon girl have to be a rogue? Corners you into that pond every time. And it wasn't really a black day either, per se. Since on Nurse, a black day is actually a good day. Everyone's a pretty big fan of black round these parts. The point is, everything went to shit. You like to think you taught those seditious brats a lesson, though. What with the Midals, their inescapability, etc. Interesting.
Oh, he's talking about Roxy.
Yeah, the rogue.
Yeah.
Corners me into that pond every goddamn time. And it's a good thing you taught them a lesson when you did, because the next day the Condis had new orders for all agents. Engaging the nobles was thereafter strictly forbidden. No more sabotage, assassination attempts, any of the good stuff. Not until the heiress's wriggling day. Then all bets are off. Not until the heiress's wriggling day.
Wriggling Day is the troll's birthday, so I think
Yes.
you're saying when
Until basically
Jeffrey's of age.
Jane's birthday.
Oh, Jane.
The
Oh,
heiress.
No.
Yes.
The heiress apparent
Yeah.
is the maid. Okay.
Then
yeah,
all
you're right.
bets are off. Who's the heiress and what's a wriggling day, you asked? The heiress is the maid. Okay, you said. And her wriggling day? That's just her birthday, but phrased in alien. Like the anniversary of the day she was spawned, with cake and all that jazz. Come on, use your brain. Alright, got it, you said. Anyway, that's tomorrow. Your guess is the orders came down from her boss, who from which you've gathered is even more of a head case than your presently incarcerated superior. Oh, I just realized the mouse is on the screen the whole time.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. When she starts kicking up a fuss, yelling at people, forking any poor slob unfortunate enough to make a misstep while grooming her hair, you know too well that's the frustration of an exasperated first officer. Would almost make you feel sympathy for the witch, if you could, if you, like she, weren't a soulless husk. She's never copped to it, but you just know she's got some schemes on the side. Every good right hand is gonna have something up its sleeve. Some sort of contingency plan the boss doesn't know about. Trust you on that one. She's cooking something. It probably has something to do with the new prisoner she reeled in. You don't know what she wants with the girl yet, but she's always got something cooking or baking. Whatever. The point is, the woman spends a lot of time in the kitchen. Check on prisoner? Speaking of the new prisoner, you wonder how the old one is doing. You're not going to check on the new one. She's out of your jurisdiction. Like you said, the witch has her schemes. Whatever they are, you're going to leave that alone. You're more curious about the status of the fellow you captured 153 days ago. That would be the day after.
Yeah.
That's the Wayward Vagabond.
That's not what we
No,
were
it's not.
focused on here.
Huh?
They're just walking through cells.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. You take a stroll through the Durst Penitentiary. This is where the Gen Pop is housed. For inmates, life is usually unpleasant and short down here. But the moment you laid eyes on the human prisoner, you knew you could never in good conscience lock him up in dungeons and gulags with the common thieves, tax cheats, and parking fee delinquents. That would be a crime worse than those committed by all the inmates combined. No. A man of such distinction and strong fashion sense needed special accommodations. A cell reserved for very important prisoners. It's that.
Yeah, we.
Proceed to solitary confinement suite.
Papa.
Going up.
Yeah,
Yay! Is dead.
I want to point out, scroll back up to the picture, that statue.
Yeah.
Calliope of Greek myth.
Oh.
That's a muse.
Okay. That's super cool. The prisoner appears to be doing well.
Good catch.
Yeah.
That's great. The prisoner appears to be doing well. You ask if you can get him anything. Coffee, a newspaper, additional smoking apparatuses. And that's not it. Apparatus. He indicates that since he lost his wallet, he's been running low on pipe tobacco. You say you'll need to see it at once.
You'll see to it at once.
You'll see to it at once. I don't know why I can't read all of a sudden.
Oh, I hope they don't hear the rain.
It'll be alright.
It's moody.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah, almost at the end.
Yeah. While this is a maximum security suite that is virtually impossible to escape from, you've made it clear to all personnel that anyone who harms a hair on this man's head will have to answer to you. They are all very fortunate that his head doesn't seem to have any. God damn, is he good at shaving. You are not afraid to admit your envy when it comes to his prowess with a straight edge. Not even to speak of his natural ability to grow whiskers at a first glance. In the first place. The lucky stiff. That's what the prisoner is doing. No need to ask. You can plainly see he is conducting some rather serious business with his mobile device.
Is he talking to the gent of Piz?
This is a different dad.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because this is Jane's dad.
When are they gonna bring back the best character?
Fedora freak.
Yeah.
I want you to know that I fully skipped that part whenever I was rereading.
That's so fucked up.
Skip Nana's whole big thing.
I read some of it. I read the Nana part. The network restricts access to within Durst only, so he can't contact the nobles and do anything sneaky. But at his request, you have set up a kingdom-wide network to trade online tips with other Durst sites pertaining to his interest, notably fashion. In the week since his arrest, the captive has become something of a celebrity on Durst. Excuse me, I'm sorry.
You should be.
His impeccable sense of business-like attire has taken the kingdom by storm, and now trends feverishly among social networking groups. Okay, there's only one social networking group, but it's trending feverishly in that one. You can't say you can't say you've been totally impervious to the craze yourself, nor can you say you weren't shamelessly complicit in promoting it. Hell, you can't even say you didn't mandate certain dress code modifications throughout the kingdom, enforced at a penalty of death. Nope. Can't really say you can say any of that stuff. That sucks. Show serious business. Hat liker. It wants to be hat liker. Oh, is that dad?
No, dad is Pipe Fan 413.
I want to be hat like.
Okay. Well, we have like 3 people here.
At all! Help! Need help!
One dapper black shell.
Yeah.
State business.
I'd have like no need for pants, thanks.
I'm very concerned. Tell me what is wrong.
Who wants to be dad? Jade, you be dad.
Yes, at Hat Liker, we are here for you.
I sat on my favorite hat!
Oh, this is not a black day for you. My condolences.
It was an accident! Afraid hat is ruined. Please advise.
There's so many. Is this a Discord?
This is like just a random like.
All right, everyone, jump in when you want.
Can we just skip it?
No, this is important.
God damn, I don't think it's important.
You wanna just read it?
Or at least socks, okay?
At want more socks. Yes, socks are good, okay.
Did you sit on socks too?
I want more socks. No, I did not sit on socks. I do not think sitting on socks would be a problem, though.
At Hat Liker. No, it is doubtful. Fair enough. At Hat Liker. Need more information? Before can advise. Please state your weight.
Your weight.
At Hat Liker. Agreed. Exactly how much vertical pressure was applied to the top of the hat? At Hat Liker. Report the extent of the damage to hat.
Not sure. Hat in bad shape. Does not resemble hat much anymore. Considerably less handsome. More like rumpled head object now.
At Hat Liker. I don't remember the voices. Attempt to rectify hat integrity. At Hat Liker. Use some blunt and I don't want to do this.
That's what I'm saying. You get halfway through and it's like,
Go to the bottom. Let's see how this goes.
These men are leading you astray. Sitting on the hat again will only cause it further damage. God, this fools.
Want more socks changes status to apologetic.
I think Andrew Hussey got lazy, guys.
yeah, Andrew clearly got lazy this time. Not us. Oh, you're kidding.
How important is this?
It's not. You can read. You can like kind of skim it.
Okay, it
Yeah.
starts with, okay, I'm now refraining from sitting on hat, and ends with,
Literally just hat advice.
burn the mistake with fire.
this is a way better strategy
Yeah.
than this. This is way funnier. I'll
In my
definitely,
AP English class, this is how they told us to read the paragraphs for the test.
I'll definitely have to try and come back to this at some point.
Hey. This is the.
Why is she in here?
This is the Condis.
Yo, I can't deal with this shit, this prissy hat chat anymore. Public Works, my ass. What a waste of royal gold.
To bowing.
This is what I get for letting all proper dudes run shit instead of a nasty clown. Doffing hat. At the dignitary, I want my ring back, you motherfucker.
Years in the future.
Andrew Hussey, why did you write her like that?
Minus several. Is this the Earth?
No, it's the chessboard.
This is the chessboard that was built on Earth.
Okay.
Oh, we're both right.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, it's raining outside.
Because this was Roxy's place.
Right.
Oh.
Woxy.
Examine
Oh, is this
Wizard
the
Fic
past?
Journal.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like it whenever it goes like years in the future, but not really.
Wizardly Herbert. That's why. That's why
Wizard.
Wizardly Herbert.
Oh, that rules. Do a random page.
Does it have a translation?
It does. Show journal log.
Is she... Okay. I think you were supposed to just tackle him, Beatrix said, looking all kinds of put off. Wizardly Herbert reached down to the body of the fictional camper he just shot and picked up the flag. Same difference. Is it? This is some lame magical version of the capture the flag. The book wanted me to capture the flag from him. The flag has now been captured. Anyway, he's just a kind of a brainless puppet. Then what are we? She asked. Well, I don't know. Brainless puppets who spent like a few years in the real world, kind of like everyone else, I suppose. Geez, that's cynical. Anyway, you're the one who said we should let the story play out the way it's supposed to. I'm just pointing out your own rules. Herbert made a dismissive gesture with his smoking gun. These punks were starting to get on my nerves. We're making progress anyway, see? Listen to that. Russet's scene is coming up. If I remember right, this is the one that introduces his reoccurring love interest. Also, I guess the chief bad guy. I mean, sorta. She listened. There was yelling through the woods. It was coming closer. Help! Herb! Bee! Where are you? Where are you? The three Serpent Nook scoundrels. Why is it a font change?
Yeah, why is it a paragraph in Comic Sans?
Through the woods under the magic flying wooden horses. Oh, she was drunk writing this, I think. Horses. They were chasing the poor Russet. Russet held onto the fort crow's nest flag for dear life. He was a little scared, but mostly brave. Not afraid of those Serpent Nook cowards. They caught up with him, and then they knocked him down. His wand flew away out of reach. Hey, Clove! Not so tough. Not so tough. Are you out of your fancy wand? He was one of the Serpent Nook boys, and he sounded quite brash. Another one said, you think you're so hot with your charm and your good looks. Well, let's do something about that pretty face. Ha ha ha. Then they started beating him up. Herbert, ow! Will you do something? Ow! Sanuva, son of a. This can't be right. Herbert aimed carefully with his Beretta at the head of Russet's assailant. He was way serious and stone cold about it. He was not going to miss. Bang! He missed. Beatrix was grabbing his arm, redirecting his aim. Herbert, you have to stop. Why, Beatrix? He said with a super sly smile. If I didn't know better, I'd say you were taking some enjoyment from watching your dear pal Russet's smackdown. What? No. She didn't let go of his arm, but he wouldn't quit his douchey smile. She went on. You can't just keep offing fictional characters. It's, I don't know, irresponsible. Yeah. Besides, you know the scene is supposed to play out like this. Russet is supposed to get rescued. How's he supposed to get rescued if the bullies are dead? You can't just go around changing things. I guess you're right. Herbert holstered his gun, admiring a few more choice sucker punches to Russet's midriff. Oof. That one will leave a mark. Beatrice regained her calm. So who's this guy that's supposed to save him, she asked. You say he's the villain? Here he comes now. Wait, is this Rose's book and then she's like annotating it?
She's basically making like a comic. She's making like her own little wizard fic.
Aw.
Okay.
But it seems. I don't know. Never mind.
Okay.
Just the spelling I'm noticing, the cadence is like changing between the fonts. A mysterious and alluring voice came out of nowhere. Go easy on it, fellas. Leave this one to me. It was so brash and arrogant. Just the sound of it made you mad. The boy stepped aside. The leader of Serpent Nook came forward. Russet was bruised and sore. Russet opened his eyes and saw someone so handsome. He had never seen a boy so intriguing and beautiful before. Okay, it's Jake. He had black hair and glasses and about 100 merit badges. Beatrice squinted at the Serpent Nook boy. She didn't know why she couldn't see it coming. Grant? The boy stooped down and gave Russet his hand to take. He said, "I'm afraid I have to take your flag from you. You see, it belongs to me in Fort Serpentnook. However," Russet was very intrigued, "I will decide not to take your flag if you promise me a favor later on from now." "A favor," Russet said, but he was barely listening. The resemblance to his real-life friend was uncanny. He was sure it was him, but here in his dumb prison, he was no more than a soulless mannequin dreamt up to recite insipid horse shit. "You have to promise me that when the time comes, you will betray your friends and help me," he said arrogantly. Russet was outraged by this, and yet he couldn't help but feel strongly drawn toward this magnificent, handsome boy. Russet said defiantly. Actually, he said it like a zombie. "Never. I'll never betray my friends." He! I should have known. "You are truly loyal to your friends, as I expected as much. What is your name?" "Russet," he whispered. "Pleased to meet you, Russet, even if you are the enemy. Allow me to introduce myself." The guy paused to remove his glasses and polish them on his sash. It came off as a seriously dramatic gesture, but just as intended, but also explicitly stated in the text. "My name is Slyness. Slyness Marlevort. Marley."
Marlevort.
Marlevort. Sports.
You take this. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Yeah.
Do you want to check?
Here. Yoink. Oops. Okay.
Oh, we're good.
It's super working.
Sports. Ugh.
Sports. Oh, right. I have to open the journal.
I gotta read it.
What?
I gotta read it.
No way.
Herbert and Beatrix, I hate those names, were dressed in fanciful athletic gear. That's what kids wear when they're about to embark on a journey to compete in the irrational magic sports. She's white out. She's just drawing in her own shit. Herbert had tucked under his arm a big stitched up leather ball with golden strings poking out of it for no good goddamn reason. It was called a scubump. Beatrix had propped on her shoulder this funnel thing to be worn as a glove called a gimmage horn, a crucial appendage for any Drudzel scooper worth her salt. They'd been selected probably for some valorous deeds they did to represent Fort Crow's Nest in this highly whimsical sports event. Russet was there too, but he didn't get chosen to play in the sports due to some poorly explained stuff that no reasonable person could possibly care about, even if offered loads of cash. Oh, that was fast. He was mainly jacked into the scene to wave goodbye and wish them luck, in which he begrudgingly did. He also put in some time-dodging questions and averting eye contact from his friends. He was being a champion at that. "Russet, answer me," Beatrix demanded. "Why the heck didn't you tell us, or tell Grant for that matter?" Herbert wasn't paying much attention, so Russet was moody and cryptic and didn't tell people some stuff. What a bombshell. Another bombshell has entered the villa.
I love the way Roxy writes. It's so silly.
I love it. He worried at one of the springs poking out of the redonkulous ball. I say redonkulous. Whoa. It made a sproinging sound, like a mouth harp, and broke off. He wondered if the springs served any actual purpose. The springs did not serve any actual purpose. How could you just keep something like that from everyone? That you knew all along? "I just wanted what was best for Grant," he finally said. She had tons of questions, but couldn't settle on the next one to ask. She wasn't about to let a good body language go to waste, so she did kind of what mimes do when they don't like something you said. How long did he know Grant was from this dog shit wizard fict? How'd he escape in the first place? Was it really his spell that settled them here? How long had he been planning this? She guessed that would explain why he had an absurdly obvious pseudonym. Grant Anonyma? Sure. Yeah, like that's a real name. Great job, bro. Or she should say, Slyness. She wondered if his bogus name wasn't an anagram for something. Is it?
I don't remember.
Well, not my business. like a clue dangled under their noses. Magic bad guys do love their anagrams. They are just so damn clever, and when you finally figure them out, it's like, whoa, instant mindfuck. Oh, like in Harry Potter when his like name spells out I am Lord Voldemort. He's quite a troubled person, you know, B. Herbert looked up from his scubump. Well, if Russet thinks so, then... She gave up on the interrogation. When you're dealt a shit sandwich, like, why go to war over who baked the bread? Russet could stuff his dumb secrets in a sack for all she cared. What did she ever see in his moping tool? She never thought she would long for those times before they met. The old questing days before all this started. She was never exactly psyched to watch Herbert assault a crazy old wizard with a pistol, but now... Okay, she wasn't saying she wanted to see any more wizards get shot. She just meant she would trade all the badges in the world to go back to when things were simpler. It was time to go. The narrative's invisible conductor let them know with the arrival of a carriage. It was drawn by 2 floating, perfectly immobile wooden horses. Herbert read this thing 100 times, but still couldn't understand what the author's fascination with flying, rigid wooden horses was. Herbert held open the door with a bow and gestured her in with ironic chivalry. The text didn't let it go unsaid that it was meant as a big fuck you to Russet, thus keeping their rivalry brewing. But in truth, neither dude was feeling it at this time. Beatrix got in as they were off. Rigid horses, carriage, and all into the sky. They turned around in their seats and waved to Russet below, because a poorly written sentence said they were supposed to. Beatrix smacked her forehead. Not an anagram, she quoted from her brain. What? He asked. That fucker!
Skip to the end.
I love her art too. She's awesome.
Herbert took a swipe at the clumsy yet elusive scubump. The orb ducked under his arm and shambled on its way like a husky beetle with some stuff to do over there. The crowd of almost people roared generically at the almost snatch. The maneuver, if successful, would have locked the score at Queen 6 Love, which really would have been just, wow, something else. Possibly exciting? Herbert still didn't quite understand the rules for the game, and judging by the antics of all the other boobs on their floating wooden horses, the author didn't either. Is this just a Harry Potter parody?
Sorta.
Yeah. Herbert struggled to turn his horse around and pursue the scubump, but his mount of rigid lumber was unresponsive, as much as he reminded himself that he just couldn't get used to the fact that the story was in control of the horse. Dead ahead was the League's elite Drudzel Scooper, who was fussing with the laces on her gimmage hoard. While her horse idled, she looked up. Herbert, watch where you're going! I can't. I think the book wants us to crash. Beatrix thought about it. She almost kicked the sides of her inert stallion to prod it along, but caught herself. Do we really have to? Herbert shrugged. Another solid half-minute of awkward horse advancement went by before the creaking oaken collision. Herbert tumbled through the air and hit the grass pitch hard on his back. Huh?
I think I pressed something in my bed.
Hard on his back. Beatrix landed on top of him. They found each other face to face. Is she serious with this? She asked, regarding to the hella subtle way the author decided to craft this situation. It was like poetry in motion plus horses. Oh, she started drinking. I'm afraid so. I think the story is building romantic tension between us. It is? It was not a question, but a statement of major concern. Yeah, it's establishing the groundwork for romance between our characters. It's sorts of one heterosexual romance in the book. We probably just have to write it out. Beatrix didn't know what the felling of collar red wash. But she cloud could swear the felling. She could swear the felling feeling was creeping onto her face. Doing right while drunk, you lost, Dumbo.
Don't write while it's drunk.
Oh, it's Calliope.
You're narrator.
Oh, am I her narrator?
I'm a narrator.
Okay.
You decide to take your own advice. You'll just wait a few hours to sober up before continuing your hero's metatextual adventure through an even crappier wizard fic than your own, which you yourself wrote anyway. Contrary to what your loyal readership of Zero may believe, being impaired is not actually constructive to the process of engineering awful prose.
Not speak for yourself.
Well, looks like your alien pal wants to say hi anyway. Might as well pass the time chatting with her. Your home suddenly loses power due to the storm, which makes no sense. All devices in your house are powered by the portable green hubs you stole from the lab. That's weird. Your laptop continues to run on battery power regardless.
I miss Drunk Roxy.
Hey, you. Thanks, guy. You just cheered. You saved me frog myself from making more rude crimes against literature. Yerp. See how I mean? Yeah, Calliope. What gives? Wait, how do I know your name? I don't remember you telling it to me, but somehow I know. It's Calliope.
It's a dream bubble.
Oh my god,
It's a dream bubble. It's a dream bubble. Oh my god, it's a dream
it's a
bubble.
dream bubble. Shit, it's a dream bubble.
It's a dream bubble.
Say something! Man, I am drunk enough without having to solve your dot puzzles. Am I even drunk? Actually, I don't think so. Why did I think I was? What's happening here? Calliope, talk to me.
Is it not Calliope?
It's a dream bubble, so it's probably... Huh? What was that? Thought I heard something.
Huh?
Is there something out there? How's that even possible? Oh, it's the void. I looked into the void and it looked back. But when the window has no power.
Oh, it's the cracks in the void.
Oh, thank God it was just the universe and not my shades. What the fuck is that? It's like a Technicolor dream crack in the spooky void.
In the spooky void.
And what is that?
Aw. Is that the meteor?
Yeah, it's crashing into her. Is it? Oh, it's Calliope. Could it be? Is that Calliope? That's her cheek mark. It's,
Oh!
it's me.
No way, it's Twinkly Herbert.
Oh my God, it's Twinkly Herbert! What a pal! All coming to see me from infinite nowhere.
Say hello.
Twinkly Herbert, I didn't expect to find you here. Actually, where do I know you from?
Perchance this isn't Twinkly Herbert.
Huh.
Well, the swirl is the.
Are you telling me that Twinkly Herbert has been Calliope this whole time?
That's what this.
Is that what you're implying to me right now? Are you implying that Serenity has been Calliope this whole time?
No, it's just a dream bubble thing.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
because the swirl is their mark.
I was about to say.
Actually, where do I know you from? This is driving me crazy. When did we
Code
meet?
red, insane reveal.
Calliope, or no, Kelly. God damn it! Can't you see I'm catching up with a good friend? If you want to join the conversation, feel free to start speaking in something other than a load of dots. Shh. Oh, shush. Sorry, didn't know. Had no idea you were saying shush. But okay, I'll be quiet.
Thank you.
No probs. I also got no idea why I can suddenly understand Morse code. Which, you are all butt blinking at me through Twinkly? I don't even know.
The short answer is you are having a dream.
Oh, I don't get it. That's what that meant.
Huh.
There will be plenty of time to talk soon, but let's please keep a low profile for now.
Okay, fair enough. This is a dream. Now shit kind of starts making sense, I guess. Your soul is like presenting itself to my subconscious in the form of Twinkly Herbert. Or, maybe your soul was always in Twinkly. Or, oh man, theories are hard and I am being an embarrassment to science here. Oops, oh my god, don't mistake my dots for letters. Okay, Callie, Twinkly? Well, but what exactly are we being quiet for?
so my brother doesn't hear us.
Oh, no. So you mean he's already here?
Yes, he is passing nearby while doing damage to the furthest ring. He is allowing a large party of ghosts. He's following a large party of ghosts in hopes they will lead him to me. His intent is to destroy my soul.
Oh, dang. Well, don't worry, Callie. I won't let your bro kill your soul.
You're very sweet. I missed you, Roxy. But there is not much you can do at the moment other than remain discreet. Let's continue this elsewhere. Follow me.
Okay. Where are we going? Hey, wait for me.
What the fuck? Oh, interesting.
Oh, she's wearing mom's outfit.
She is wearing the mom outfit.
The fuck? What happened to my house? Some stuff is different. I don't remember this. Callie, do you know what's going on?
No, but let's keep going.
And what am I even wearing? What are these clothes?
It appears to be the outfit of a fashionable science woman.
Oh yeah, like a sexy science lady suit. That's pretty cool, I guess.
Examine painting?
On my way to emotionally neglect my daughter.
This is Rose's house.
Yeah.
Jinx. Hello, and what do we have here? Oh my god.
Cool wizard.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That wizard! Heck yes! He's so perv. Kelly, check him out! That ain't even a painting. It's so shitty. Like, did someone like grab a random ass low res wallpaper off the internet of a jolly wizard doing what appears to be of the world's dumbest spell, and saved a low quality, then just like printed it way too huge? LMAO. Oh, it's not even scaled proportionally. It's stretched extra wide to fit this expensive as fuck frame. Is that shit like literal solid gold? I can't even deal. Oh, whoever did this was a wonderful genius.
Yes, but we have to go.
Yeah, I'm coming. Sheesh, Callie. You gotta stop and sniff some roses now and then. By which I mean ogle some garish wall wizards. Such are the simple joys of life. Anyway, in conclusion and summary, that wizard.
Interesting. Oh, another wizard.
Boo, yes. More choice zards. Don't even worry. I won't stand around fangirling over these ones. Well, maybe for a second. I mean, look at that one. Dude means business with his resplendent beam of pure white superstition. Hey, wait, you're getting away from me.
Hurry up.
Hold on. Hold on. What was that? Callie, hang on. Is someone else here?
Oh.
Wait.
This is just like
When the
Yeah.
flash and then it...
Hey,
Yeah.
that was the Condis.
This happened when we like first saw Rose.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
it was her mom.
Yeah, but now it's
Now
the
it's the
Condis.
Condis.
Callie, wait. Calliope. What was that?
This way.
Is she here?
Right?
Oh, she's gone.
Is the Batter Witch here in my house?
Remember, you're only dreaming. All that you see is coming from your memories and subconscious.
Oh, okay. I will keep telling myself that. It's only a dream. It's only a dream. Ugh, my dreams or nerves are a wreck. Oh, no wonder my dream house has any dream booze. No! Bad. Bad dream, Roxy. Bad. Must not fall off the dream wagon. Spiral.
Through here.
Okay, after you.
We will have more privacy here.
More privacy. You mean in the observatory?
Not exactly.
Go through. Hey!
The fucking flowers made out of gumdrops and basket and like bouncy balls.
That's just straight up the Homestuck logo.
That's the ultimate reward.
Yeah.
I swear to God.
That's a different spiral.
Arania.
It's a different spiral, but for Calliope, isn't it?
She's at the end of the rainbow. That was a wicked reference for all those guys out there.
Yeah, it totally is. But for Calliope instead of Caliborn.
Yeah.
Interesting.
This is fucking rules.
What's at the end?
Can you go a little faster?
I'm trying to...
No, I'm talking to her.
Oh, okay. Hey!
Turn around.
Calliope!
Oh, she doesn't want her to see her real face. face.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Aw, buddy.
Calliope? Is that you?
Yes, it is I.
Holy shit! Holy shit, the most pious and reverential of shits! Turn in the church, Callie, you startled me!
Sorry.
But, yeah, so, hey! Nice to finally meet you. Wow, you're pretty. Oh, do people ship them?
I hope so.
Yeah. Wow, you're pretty. So, when you said you weren't good looking, it turns out that was a bunch of baloney.
No, Roxy. I'm afraid it was not a helping of your delicious earth bologna.
Oh, don't say that. Baloney's disgusting. Also, if you were a cherub... Wait, also, you said you were a cherub, but if I'm not mistaken, you look like a troll. Unless cherubs actually look like trolls.
Alas, we do not. This is not my true appearance. I have taken the form of my troll sona. I wanted to look more presentable for our meetup. Unfortunately, my true visage would likely repulse or frighten you. That is not the first impression I would like to make.
Girl, please. Trust me, there's nothing you could look like that would make me scared of you or grossed out. I am your friend, and I know you're nice inside no matter what. So, could I see the real you?
That is so very kind of you to say. I can believe that a lovely person like you would be able to stop herself from recoiling at the sight of my monstrous face, but it is out of the question. I am much more comfortable appearing to you this way. Really, it has more to do with my own dissatisfaction with the way that I look, rather than any lack of trust in your character. You understand, don't you?
Yes, it's okay, Callie. You can keep on going being a cute little troll. I'm just happy to see you.
Likewise. I wish it could be under better circumstances, though. We may not have much time here.
Where is here exactly? Am I still dreaming?
Yes, I have led you to a dream bubble of my own design. My imagination and thoughts dictate what you see here. As I told you earlier, my brother is hunting for me, so I have created a little sanctuary in space to stay hidden from him.
Oh, she's the maid of space. Or muse. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That is why I could not speak to you earlier, not out loud at least. He is highly sensitive to my presence, so it is very easy for me to get his attention if I'm not careful. But as long as we stand in the center of this vortex, we may speak as loudly as we like. No information can escape this dark pocket, so long as I maintain it. And seeing as you are a hero of void, you make an ideal guest to bring home for one who wishes to remain hidden. Though I will say the fact that you are my best friend is a lovely bonus.
The best bonus! For real though, it's so nice to finally see you no matter what you make yourself look like. I've wanted to tell you all about what's been going on with me and my friends since we got together. It's been so fun hanging with them, even in spite of, let's be frank, some truly select teen drama. See how I'm kissing my two pinched fingers here? Mwah, like that? The embarrassing teenanigans have been sumptuous. Did she mean scrumptious? Okay. Sumptuous and highly recommended, but really, it's been great. And after some time IRL with them, it started feeling weird to think we were ever even apart. Yet, it sadly was not complete because the moment I met them all was also the moment I totally lost touch with my other cool BFFs, so Befsy, sure, from the webs. I tried calling and calling your name, but you never answered.
I know. I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. I knew you'd have answered if you could have. I guess maybe you hid yourself so deep in this dream I couldn't wake you. Damn, this must have sucked spending all this time here from your asshole brother. Like, I know he's a dick. I talked to him enough times to get that, but why is he trying to kill you so bad?
He is not trying to kill me. He has already succeeded at that.
What?
What? We know that.
On the day
Yeah.
he found out, on the day he found a way to kill my dream self, I was gone. I was done for. Though, to be honest, I doubt I'd have fared much better regardless. I think his half was always meant to predominate. My will was simply not strong enough to overcome his. You know as well as I how stubborn he is. I don't think he has ever had even a smidgen of doubt in his thoughts or remorse for his deeds, whereas I was always plagued by such feelings. On some level, I always knew he would win, but I fooled myself. I thought I could overcome his ego by looking beyond his negative qualities, staying optimistic, and working together with him in a game to accomplish something extraordinary.
And that in doing so, perhaps I could begin to help him change, to teach him to evolve beyond his hateful nature. And as he changed for the better, slowly but surely, he would become more like myself. That was how I thought I could predominate. It was how I was going to win. And really, if he grew closer to me in that way, by learning kindness and compassion, we both would have won. My predomination would not have meant his absolute death, but our true union. But sadly, I underestimated how consumed he was with the need to destroy me. Now he is completely obsessed with finding my soul and wiping me out for good, even if it means tearing apart the reality that surrounds us. He will never feel he has won until all traces of me are gone.
Hearing all that just makes me so unreasonably mad. Fuck that shitlord. I feel so bad knowing you died and there wasn't anything I could do, no matter how much I said your name.
Don't fret. You did all you could.
Isn't there some way we could bring you back? Some baller fucking magic or a bomb-ass fairy spell? I mean, we could find an answer in, like, for instance, Ye Enchantamentes?
Very unlikely.
Oh, dang it. Okay, then, if I can't do that, then I guess the next best thing would be to find your little shit of a bro and feed him a steady diet of his own ass. That is what we were supposed to do, right? I mean, from what I gathered, the dude is ridiculous bad news, such a brutal and stinky news. So eventually somebody's got to kill him, and that is probably us, ain't it?
It's true that he deserves a comeuppance like few others, but slaying him is not actually your responsibility as heroes now. In fact, if anyone must bear that burden, it might be me.
Oh, yeah?
Possibly. As we speak, there are hundreds of souls out here in the furthest ring working to defeat him. Some search for a fabled treasure, a weapon said to spell his certain demise, while others say that I myself am the weapon. And so they search for me. They band together in grand numbers for this cause, and attract his devastation in hopes of revealing the path to the weapon. While at the same time, they draw his attention away from me. And it is a good thing that they do. I must remain hidden from everyone for as long as I can.
Why? Why not just come out and be all like, yo, here I am, it's me, Secret Weapon Ghost Callie, wonk?
Because I am no such thing. I was already useless against my brother when he was just a brat who liked to tease me. Now that he's an exceptionally muscular and invincible adult, my chances are laughable. No, if I am even to contribute, I need more time. I must go in search of my own weapon.
What weapon?
Ironically, the same weapon which many of them are looking for. Me. It's the only sliver of hope I have. I have reason to suspect there may be another iteration of myself out here. One from a doomed timeline, who was kept hidden for a long time, just like I have. But unlike me, she supposedly came from a reality where she predominated instead of my brother. And by the means which not by the means which I described. Hers was not a mild union of reconciliation. Amazingly, her predomination was absolute. A major feat of will, just as his was with mine. And just as his was with me. As such, she went on to play the game, and, well, I cannot even imagine what followed, aside from the fact that she eventually must have died for existing in an offshoot reality. If she exists, I would be eager to meet her. It would be a chance to get to know a version of myself who was strong enough to override the will of my brother. Someone I might have become if I had a little more courage. And if she is such a person, then I really believe all I have heard must be true. I believe she is the key to defeating him. So I have no choice. I must go in search of myself.
You sound like a real popular lady out here, even if you are looking for you.
Indeed.
Well, I hope you can find her, but if that's your job, to find Bizarro Calliope and go wallop your bro, then what is our hero biz?
It's the same as it always was. To win the game.
Oh, yeah, duh.
It is as I once told Jane. With victory, you may finally exit this vast, whirling storm. By claiming your reward, you could bring closure to a very wide coil of causality, one not tracing a continuous path like a snake, but intricately woven like a wreath, a ring of countless little rises and falls, ascents and descents on its way up and down, a pair of much bigger ones itself, from alpha to beta, then beta to alpha, as if a mountain to be scaled and then climbed back down. Its peak touches the eye of a storm, which cannot end until the moment you all walk through that door. Only then will there be calm.
Huh.
Ah, bugger, forgive me. Sometimes I forget myself and begin speaking in riddles. It's just a habit that is in the nature of my people.
Yeah, I know. At least yours are better than your bro's stupid games.
Don't remind me. In my opinion, they do not qualify as anything of the sort. Much the same as his shitty twists.
So then, from what I'm surmising here, is we need to beat him to win our game. Like, dealing with him directly is kind of out of our domain.
As the one who provoked the breach in his paradox space, which I just colourfully described, he has always exerted his influence on your realities from afar, and from many different angles. Through unwitting surrogates, outsourced manipulation, outright enslavement, and even petty harassment. But most of all, he prevails through the simple inertia of inevitability that has always been on his side as a lord of time. And as the one who is to blame for foolishly allowing him access to such power, it's only proper that I take responsibility for finding a way to defeat him. But even though his methods of influencing your session are indirect, they are still formidable. There will be a number of powerful foes who stand between you and victory. Tomorrow, a terrific battle will take place. When you wake up, I suggest you begin to prepare.
Oh, okay. How? Like, make more thick gear? I could hustle up another batch of ill-wicked guns. Just a big old pile of guns. Jane can have the wimpy smaller ones. Make Jane have, like, a fancy new fork or spoon or such. Like an elite endgame spoon, whatever that is. Like the Chowder Fucker 5000. Janie must be flipping her god spoon around, bopping monsters, being like, cuckoo, damage. Won't bother making nothing for Dirk since he's basically married to his boring anime sword. Like, girl, like you could even pry that thing from his rad dead cadaver.
Yes, I'm sure new equipment would come in handy. Now that you mention it, well before I died or even realized I would not live to play, I made special exception to my rule of staying linear with conversation. I messaged Jane a birthday gift. You see, I had a brief vision from Skya which suggested to me she could use a boost in morale on this special day, so I offered her something very dear to me. Just a little token to show appreciation for her friendship. I hope it will cheer her up, and moreover, that it will prove at least somewhat useful to your party. But really at this stage, if you wish to prevail against such stacked odds, collecting boons such as new weapons and treasures will really only go so far. I think you will need to embrace a far more substantive gambit.
Oh.
Like what? Oh my god, are we gonna have to enlist Fafetta? It's Fafetta, the secret weapon. It's Fafetta, isn't it? Poor, sweet, dear, precious Fafetta.
It is not Fafetta. I am suggesting a measure that is much more extreme. I believe you should all strongly consider ascending to the god tiers.
Oh. Okay, that sounds cool. What do we do?
Well, of course it sounds cool, but it's not necessarily as easy as it sounds, stealing oneself to death, believe me. But if you can find the resolve, then here is what you must do. Since none of you have any dream selves left, it won't do any good to sacrifice yourselves on the quest beds found on your respective planets. And even if you did, there is not even a battlefield from which to rise anew. No, your void session has only one path of ascension all along. You must travel to the center of the moons of Prospit and Des, and there in the crypt you will find your sacrificial slabs.
Oh.
You must lie on them, and then you all must die, one way or another.
Well, Durst was destroyed, wasn't it? By the Red Miles?
Parts of it were.
Okay.
She's saying like the very core, I'm assuming.
Yeah, okay.
Alright.
Alright.
Yeah. Fuck it. Let's do it.
Doesn't the thought make you nervous?
well, getting off on a moon slab isn't really my idea of primo fun times or anything, but like, you end up with superpowers after that, right?
Yes.
And some kind of semi-immortality?
Yes.
And cool costumes?
Yes.
Then what even is the fucking holdup? Let's go plop our asses slabward and get down to dying.
You seem quite cavalier about this, Roxy. Don't you have doubts? Wouldn't it cross your mind to wonder, what if I never wake up again? I know it would for me.
I guess that's a fair point, but you say I'll be fine, right?
Yes, I believe you will be.
Then that's good enough for me. I trust you.
Oh?
The black hole.
Yeah.
But it sounds like we don't have much time to pull this off, because foes are coming. Who are all those foes you say we gotta beat?
Those who I mentioned my brother has been exploiting as his pawns from afar. The most obvious would be the one responsible for the extinction of your race, and who also happened to be responsible for this most fortuitous nap.
Huh? Wait, how did I fall asleep?
You don't remember yet?
I remember a party and a sad Jane. A poor sad Jane with shitty fella problems. And a ruined cake. It was gonna be so delish, but no. It was claimed by the cruel and unforgetting Sams of Lopan. I remember G-Cat. G-Cat! Goddamn G-Cat. He poofed me away with cat magic and I got KO'd by a floor.
But which floor?
It was a Durst floor. Aw, man, was I captured? The Batter Witch has me, doesn't she? That's who you meant. What is she gonna do with me?
Well, as I said, she is his servant and is obligated to do everything in her power to facilitate the cycle of his existence. And while nearly all she has done on Earth and on Durst has been to advance that scheme, that does not mean she's without her own agenda. I know that she would like to see my brother defeated as much as anyone else, for her enslavement, for double-crossing her, and for orchestrating her people's extinction. He did always loathe trolls. I suspected I may be to blame for their misfortune as well, considering he knew how much I fancied them.
Okay, so if she wants him dead too and has her own personal secret plans or whatever, then what's she want with me?
I believe she's looking ahead, beyond the fulfillment of her obligation. She's likely making plans for after she is liberated. She has lived as a ruler and conqueror for a very long time and probably couldn't have done so without such guile and foresight. If she has captured you, it's certainly for a good reason. I think she wishes to exploit your abilities as a rogue of void.
What abilities? I don't have any abilities except making screens dark, which, as superpowers go, is lame as hell.
None that you have gotten in touch with yet, but rest assured, you have them. It's like I told you before, remember? A fully realized rogue of void can do remarkable things. Things which even other god tiers would view as miraculous.
Like what?
Why don't you see what it is the queen would have you do? Then you may look inside and determine whether you have it in you to do it.
Man, whatever she wants, even if it is an enemy of my enemy kind of thing, I don't think I could ever bring myself to help her.
That is understandable. Just do whatever you feel is right. I'm sure you will make the correct decision. You see, I trust you too, Roxy.
Aw, thanks, Callie.
Oh no.
Oh no.
What?
What? What?
Oh no!
What?
Rose?
That's
Vriska?
What is she doing here?
that's Arani, is it not? No, it's
Nope,
Rose.
it's Rose.
What is Rose doing here?
Mom?
Mom?
Oh. Oh, she's not happy about this. Should we end here?
Well, something's about to happen.
Okay.
No, this won't do at all. A light player? Have you gone mental? Why don't we just burn a bloody bonfire in here? He'll spot us any minute, assuming he isn't already on his way to blow us to Alter Kingdom come.
Oh. Wake up powder.
Not that it hasn't been delightful, but everybody out.
Rise and shine, dust.
Off with you, love. Shoo.
Succumb to powerful anti-sleepy magics.
And we are here. Okay, yeah, we do want to end it here. All right. We will be back probably tomorrow.
Probably.
Perchance.
Yeah,
Unless we're going out
perchance.
tomorrow.
It depends.
We'll figure it out.
We'll be back for probably at least one more of these. But until then, hold on. You know how it is. Hold on.
We need some tunes.
We do need some tunes.
We need some.
But until then, Martin dudes, be seeing ya. I love Homestuck too. That was a good one.
I really wanted to see the two Alans interact.
Every time they tease us with they just,
Life player.
yeah, they just fuck
It's
off.
like a bloody bonfire.
Can they still see it?
No. Yeah.
Welcome back to the My Paternal Podcast.
Get out of here.
Yeah, iconic. My Paternal Podcast.
This place is a nightmare.
That's a fucking nightmare. I can't do this anymore.